Hello everyone, nice to see some of you guys are here since I had to switch up the start time a little bit here. Thanks Doug for tipping Levi here. He's patiently waiting. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Yeah, tonight I'll be doing things just like usual. If you have any tank requests, feel free to pop a tank request in and I'll do my best to get to it. This one was from the last stream, so yeah. One thing you'll notice is a little bit different, so I'm trying out a little bit different of a chat overlay onto the stream. It's gonna look a little bit different, but it's what I have put together here pretty quickly. But it'll actually right now I have it set up. It'll show both YouTube and Twitch on it on the stream here. But nice to see everybody. Glad some of you guys remembered that I was starting basically an hour earlier now for Sundays. I should have, I haven't gotten to the website yet, but at least for my stream schedule on Twitch and also the YouTube pages, I have those updated. So, got a new camo here. The ranked battles, basically the rewards paid out earlier today. This is the one for the Silver League. It's hello, all you guys. Nice to see you popping in here, Jay. Which, just about to go over again too, how... So, I'm thinking for my next stream, I've been talking about it for the past few streams. I think what I've kind of settled on is, so this Wednesday, when I stream in the morning, I'm just going to be switching it up a bit to where I've been streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, to where to make things a little easier for me and also to organize the videos a bit better. I'm going to be streaming basically live to Twitch, and then more or less from there poured over which they'll actually look better. I've tested it out, so the recordings of the streams will port over to YouTube. Also all the highlights for that specific stream, say if I have like an ace battle, something along those lines, and any other videos like my map strategies that I'm working on and weak spot guides, so on and so forth, that aren't live streams are going to be on YouTube. Where if you haven't already, you know, please pop over and just like pop something in the chat, at least to Twitch. It doesn't matter where you watch tonight. I'm streaming to both still. That way, you know, you pop up into the chat bot and I can port over all the watch time, all your Levi biscuits and everything. Hello, Carl. Yeah, slowly but surely growing a bit to where I'm hoping, kind of doing this, you know, changing the format a little bit will help in the long run, because it should give me a little bit more time not having to basically spread myself across two different services, you know, whether it's two chats, two chat bots, two places with videos that I have to like put descriptions and stuff on. It should allow me to do a little bit more, and hopefully you'll start seeing kind of the result of that. I hit him. I don't know if I damaged him within the next couple weeks here. Hello, Graham. Nice to see you. Ryan's birthday was very nice. She's actually right over there too. She partied really hard last night. Not really though. Yeah, I should have taken advantage and hit that E5, but we're concerned about our base for whatever reason. I probably shouldn't be, but alright, can you guys please pop up to where I have a better shot? Yes, I gave it to him right in the beginning, Doug. Yeah, he was sitting he was sitting right next to me waiting for it, honestly. Thank you, CG, for the follow. Alex, I've pretty much made my mind up on it. I've brought it up the past few streams. Like, nothing's going to be changing as far as my stream goes, to where basically, like, since I'm starting work, I can't keep streaming to both, to where while I do like YouTube, Twitch, a little bit better as far as the live streams, but more importantly, like I just went through a few days ago. I haven't gotten to releasing them yet. I have them all ported over though. So like my stream highlights that I do. So like if I get an ace tanker, basically the way YouTube has it to where I can't do it right now because I just went through all of them. My audio was corrupted to where it can't clip anything out of my stream. And if I were to save it on basically my hard drive while streaming, I basically, my computer can't handle both at the same time with how I stream currently. The where Twitch, it actually can clip things out of the stream without losing the quality. And basically YouTube, the audio, it was screwing up my microphone to where, for whatever reason, it was clipping the audio every time I spoke, and you couldn't even I couldn't even listen to the video. The audio is that bad. So it, you know, it has some room to improve, and I've kind of patiently waited while they rolled out like new features, but it seems like when it comes to the live stream, for, you know, right now Twitch seems to be the better option. You know, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be better, but as far as any changes, it's just going to be a change in the URL. Like my stream's going to work exactly the same. You know, I'm still going to have, you know, the same setup as far as earning the currency, shop purchases, how the chat works is going to be the same. The only difference is basically the URL. And I should be able to actually add more features in, given that there's a lot more options for Twitch than YouTube. Because what kind of started it all, you know, popping in my head again, was the chatbot I use on YouTube. It's called Fussbot. He's the person that makes that. It's like a hobby that he does. Basically, you know, it was a few weeks ago though, where he shut down the streamer shop website, he called it, to where that's where you guys could pop over to a URL, purchase things with the currency. He shut that down because it was getting a little bit too much for him, and he didn't want to basically make a job out of it, which, you know, I get. But more or less, that was literally the only chatbot that I have an option to use on YouTube that has the features that I need to do my stream with. And he's kind of slowing down developing it. And unfortunately, you know, there's no other options really to use. So that's what kind of got me looking at things. Which, hello, Poser? Okay, that's nice to know, MW. Yeah, if you guys do have, say, like, different, say, different names on Twitch, you know, let me know, and I can, you know, I'll make sure everything is ported over correctly there. Alright, so I have a T-34 up here first. But yes. Yeah, I didn't know if you had caught that right in the beginning, Uber, that I tip Levi. But yeah, he wouldn't have left my side if I didn't give him that treat. We have like a new treat jar, and whenever I open it, he's like, oh, I know it's not time to get up. No JPZ 100, no Jay. I'm working on the Grill 15 line. I'm up to the Borsig though, and a few others. Hello, nice guy, and Flame. But yeah, the delay on Twitch is shorter, which is nice. You know, it's not too much of a... Like, I don't mind it when people have a little bit of a delay on their stream, but I know some of you guys do like the shorter delay that Twitch has. But more or less, you know, I had a decision to make to where if for whatever reason like this doesn't work out for who knows what reasons, because you never know till you actually do it, you know, it's not out of the question that, you know, I wouldn't go back to what I'm doing now. Basically streaming to both, streaming to YouTube, something like that. If, you know, some major problems pop up, to where it's not too hard on my end, since the hardest part of me, like, say, switching solely to Twitch right now is having to remake a few of my overlays and porting people over in the chat bot, more or less. Awesome. Don't know what that guy was thinking, but basically, you know, it's something I'm trying out, and hopefully everyone enjoys it. If you have issues with it, you know, please let me know, especially on Discord. Because like last stream I tried out more or less switching and not showing the chat on the stream, which some of you guys are fine with, you know, some weren't with it, fine with it, to where I will be able to, you know, keep the chat on the stream. Like right now both are showing up on you know, the stream now. I didn't format it 100% as far as how I like it. Like I want a little bit of a like outline on the text and have it to where there's not as much dead space near the usernames, but I'll be able to keep chat up pretty easily. A little bit of problems here because our other side is faltering and this side is not wanting to push. I'm just trying to get lucky here. Oh, yeah, I hit him, but now I'm one-shottable. Allergies. What happens? Hello, Oiful. Nice to see you. What do you mean? But you can still watch even with an account on, without an account on Twitch, but you know, it's easy. Like as far as making one, it would be the same as just, you know, signing up with an email and making a username. When it comes to the sponsors, you know, you guys that are sponsors on YouTube, I already have it set up to where I'll be able to basically port over your sponsorship on my end, to where all I need to know is your username to do that. Once I have that set up on Twitch, I'll be able to port you guys over. Where that's one thing I'm actually kind of excited for. So like right now, you know, I have sponsor emojis here on YouTube. For Twitch, I'll actually be able to make them look a little bit nicer and a little bit bigger, because right now YouTube is a really small, it's like 24 by 24 pixels for it, which is really minute. So I'll be able to up the quality when it comes to them a little bit better. Yeah, our team did a pretty good job here. And I'm dead now. At least I reset him. Hello, Labobo. But as far as the URL for Twitch, it's that. Nightbot? I don't use that anymore now. He might still be a mod as far as the channel goes, but I don't use that one anymore. It just doesn't have enough options. Right now, like I kind of have a default name. You'll see it in the chat. Basically CM chatbot. I'm gonna rename that, you know, to Levi, and keep that going. Which pretty good match here. 1200 damage. Not bad for being bottom tier. I guess I have a couple, you know, more things to work out completely. So I have a comment up next here. Let's get to this. Hello, Ukraine. But yeah, hopefully, you know, I'm trying to make this change as easy as possible. Like, really, the only thing is the URL change, as far as that. And if you do follow on Twitch, one thing I do like about it is you actually get notifications for every stream, to where sometimes YouTube, it seems like once a month at least, and it'll last for like a couple weeks, they'll break the notifications and you don't get them. So that's one nice thing. And only say like you only like to watch my live streams and don't like to watch like past highlights of live streams or like other videos, you'll only get notifications for my live streams on Twitch, to where all the highlights, the replays of the streams, and my other videos being on YouTube, you can set your notifications for them as you like. So we'll see. I'm still figuring out everything, to where the big thing for me is going to be the you know, WoT Guru, because I'm going to be switching how my videos are shown up there. Hello, Ryan and Sidekick. Thank you, Go Me, for the follow. As far as my new stream schedule, though, so tonight, you know, I'm starting at 7 now for my night streams, at least, you know, until my work schedule changes. But more or less, you know, I'm going 7 to at least 10 o'clock tonight. Since I'm gonna be, after, you know, this week I'm working like night at the restaurant because we're not open for all meals, but more or less, you know, Sundays and Thursdays is gonna be 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time instead of 8 to 11, and then Wednesday is gonna be my morning stream. That starts at 8 a.m. like usual, but it's gonna go until noon instead of 11, so an extra hour there. And then if there's any other streams throughout the week, you know, I'm just gonna be popping on and hopefully give you guys as much of a heads up as possible. Won't be able to get him. Hello, Red Panda. And Grinder, nice to see you. But really, the only difference that's going to be happening is, I know a lot of you guys like to gamble on Fussbot using flipcoin. So on Twitch, I'm looking into making a command for that. I'm just not sure how to exactly do that yet. So until that gets figured out, that's going to be going away. But I will, in the meantime, add something into where every challenge I receive, I'll put a bet up to where you can bet on whether or not you think I'm gonna win it or not. So a little bit different, but similar concept. I'm not confident that I'm gonna be able to cap here, so that's why I'm pushing through. Oh god, there's a Strip S1. He's gonna pop me. Ooh, maybe not. Oh god. Should not have went in front of him like that. I actually cannot deal too well with a Strev S1 frontally, so a little bit hesitant to commit here. Also a little hesitant that we're not capping, because we had people on the cap. Try to hit this guy in the engine if possible, but at least he got out of cover. But yeah, I'm starting to run low on HP, to where I definitely don't want to die, even though that we're up by a few tanks. They still have some heavy hitters. Guy was playing pretty safe. Nope, he's gonna head for me. Hopefully I can get him in trouble though. Didn't track him. No, he's gonna get me. He's got a pretty... Oh, God. I didn't even see him because I was trying my best to... Yeah, not get hit, but it still worked out. Pretty decent match though for a Comet. You know, 1400 damage, 1000 assist. Hello Jeffrey. I do tank requests between battles. They don't pop up immediately on the screen. Yeah, I'm a little busy with trying not to die here with what little HP I have left. Which, thanks for the ultimate challenge, GG. Well, yes, Floyd. I know there's a way for me to set up the commands. I just haven't 100% like figured out them yet, but it should be easy enough. So, yeah, I'm not worried that I won't be able to set one up. Let me remove E28 and 103 ISM 4. But Master Badge First Class, not too bad. Got a Confederate Award as well. Not too shabby there. T54 Mod 1, he did a really good job there. You know, over 4k damage. Bad reroll is his name. All in all, pretty good match though. Thanks for requesting the comment there. Okay, it says 8k, but it's supposed to be 9. It should be 9. I must have just typed that in wrong. Well, I'll fix it after the stream here. But let's see. Go me. Feel free to how to request tanks. You type !! request and then put a tank after it. Unfortunately, I don't have the Object 430. If you take a look underneath the video on Twitch, you'll see an area. It's called Tank Request List. It has a URL in it, and you'll be able to see all the tanks I have in my garage and what you can request. You know, I have a lot of tanks, but unfortunately I don't have all of them. Hop into the 5100 here. And I gotta get the giveaways set up, which I finally figured out why the giveaways weren't working. So hopefully I got that set up on Streamlabs better. As far as the raffles go, there is still going to be a slight delay in between like the end of the raffle and like getting credit at your biscuits if you win, but I have it figured out now. Hello H, nice to see you. I don't have enough battles in the comment honestly to qualify for more than that. Hey Jack. Hello Steven. And I think Dana as well. Let's say that's one thing to where, you know, going from one chat to 2 chats, like, it has been a lot. So it'll be nice when I finally have one chat to focus on again, because it gets, excuse me, very, very confusing having to follow 2. I don't even think I'm going to be able to shoot here, but honestly, sometimes in this tank I feel it goes against a lot of what I do, like getting early spots and trying to get damage really early and stuff like that. Awesome. I just got nailed by a T92, but I should have known that because the Strev 103 fired. and he was most likely spotted. Granted, the T-92, he might have just shot at... Someone did whack him, fortunately. He probably gets shot at that area because that's a pretty, you know, well-used area. But I have no intention of pushing, honestly, the north. Not really a good setup for this tank. I'm going to try to get behind the JPZ a little bit, but more this way. See if I can take a couple shots at that. I like the 705, yes. A little bit better than the 705A as far as like tier for tier stats. But I think the 705A is even pretty good. Yeah, I know Quickie Baby really likes the Comet. I like it better than the Cromwell. Not that the Cromwell's bad. It's just some tanks, even though they're good, I guess there's just something about them I don't really, you know, like about them. I'm just gonna reload here because I don't see myself firing. That's the plan, Jeffrey, to get all the tanks. That would be nice. You know, with the way I do streams, be nice to have all the tanks, which of course the T-95 decided to push. Well, yeah, the trickle down command, unfortunately, like Streamlabs, the chatbot I'm using for Twitch, I might be able to make one on there, but I 100% know I'll never be able to do that again on Fussbot. It's just, he won't be able to set up a command like that. That was just strictly like a stream shop, the thing he closed down. That's the only place it could work within how the bot works. So that's unfortunate. Taking a little bit of damage if it means killing him. I was 150% angled wrong, but okay, 705, you're probably gonna try to or not. See if Fosh B is probably gonna end up flanking me, but if they're pushing those guys around the corner, I'll be a dum-dum and I'll try to go find him. He's got to be back here somewhere. I just wonder if he pushed north, or yep, he did push north. The Shag Tiger is definitely in deep doo-doo. The T-92 Lite, I really like it. A lot of people were not too high on it when it first got released, but I personally thought it was a pretty damn good Tier 8 Lite, especially for a premium, where most people now consider it one of the... Oh lord, I didn't even realize that the South pushed that much further. That one shot there is probably going to get me killed, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Nope. Even not running into that, I was still going to die. Oh well. We should still win this, as long as if they can shoot this 257 correctly. Thank God. But yeah, that Fosh B getting in there, no one else looked like they were going to go pick him up, so I figured I might as well do it. Alright, so I just did a grind, so let me get into the VK3002D here. Hello, Eric. Nice to see you. I have not, Jeffrey. I did T123 GG for the ranked camo. Hello, Cut. Nice to see you. It's my new stream schedule, Carl. Which I mentioned in the beginning too. You know, for anyone that hasn't caught the past couple streams, I've been talking about it. So I'm most likely looking sometime this week, possibly even My next stream is going to be Wednesday morning here with the new schedule. Switching over to the format I talked about the past couple streams, to where I'll be streaming to Twitch, and then basically right after that I'll port the live stream over to YouTube, and also the highlights, and keep all my non-live streams on YouTube. So that's the URL to Twitch, where I'll be able to port everyone's watch time over, their currency. Also, if you're a sponsor, I can port that over manually. It might take a day or so, but I can do that. I'll port it from a sponsor over to a subscription on Twitch for my channel. If you have a different username, say on Twitch than you do YouTube, just send me, whether it's on Discord or just pop it in the chat here on either one, and I'll do my best to get a list of them. That way I can make this as easy as possible. But yeah, the chat, I don't have it 100% set up. I need to switch a little bit of the visuals around, but right now it's both YouTube and Twitch up on the screen. But from last stream, a few of you guys said you really like the chat being shown, to where when I switch my overlay around a little bit, I'll keep it up there for just solely on Twitch. It might look a little bit different, like the placement and stuff, but I'll be able to keep it up on the screen. That's pretty much it. I did it solely to work better with Labobo's scheduling. I'm hoping to, right now I went from basically 4 days a week to 3 days a week, but slightly longer streams for Sunday. For most Sundays, that's what I included, like a little plus sign in after 10 p.m. on Sunday, and Wednesday morning I stream an extra hour. But with this schedule, it'll allow me to be a little bit more flexible, to where, say if there's a week I need to like make a couple non-live stream videos, or if I'm working more, stuff like that, I'll be able to add in an extra stream, or potentially not be a little frantic trying to get an extra stream in. So it should be, it should be good for everybody. That way I don't get burned out, especially once work gets really busy for me. And gun depression is just not enough right there. Could be okay popping over here. Luckily Artie missed me. Hello Atoa, nice to see you. I would say NA ended what, last Sunday for ranked. Say the camouflage looks pretty cool. I got the silver league one, I believe. I honestly it was like I think it was like 7 or 8 hours total I played rank, where it was all in like the last week and a half of ranked battles on NA. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to our team, but I can't even push out. I couldn't push out early because we just didn't have the tanks to push out. And now we're down by 6 tanks, so definitely can't push out here. Oh lord. Completely screwing up my keys here. Yeah, pretty much I'm screwed. Unless we have some miraculous comeback. Pulling back here isn't gonna change much, to where I just need to get lucky. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky with the accuracy. We'll give this M41 credit. He did a really good job. If he didn't push out as early as he did and kind of held a little hill on their side, I probably would have been able to push out a little bit further, and it could have played out differently. But it's kind of tough to push the south when your team doesn't put enough tanks down there, and the tanks that are down there never even try to push. Yeah, I know you're gonna pull me this way, and Cromwell probably said that because he probably did like 550. Carl, really the only thing, like the link I posted up there, you just hit follow. Everything's literally the same as YouTube, to where it's, as far as like the viewing end, to where the names basically follow on Twitch is like subscribing to here on YouTube, to where, you know, basically you get notifications when I go live, stuff like that. What they call sponsors, you know, sponsors on YouTube basically are subscriptions over there. Right now I don't have those enabled because when you do that, you're not allowed to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. But yeah. Let me add in the other tank request here, T110E3. So Levi has a pick. Why don't I hop into do a tier 9 here? Specifically, why don't I do the 705? Okay, they are the same. I honestly didn't really have time to look earlier. I saw that they had the little metal on the side of it. But hello, Abdul. Nice to see you. Glad you can make it, given the slightly different timing. As far as the chatbot, how it differentiates, it should work when it comes to if you change your name or not. Because on Twitch, more or less, you have like an ID and then you have a username. The chatbot on Twitch basically tracks both of them. So, yes, it should be fine. Where if you change your username on Twitch, it'll basically pick you up and update it. Or that's one of the nice things. So on Twitch, whereas on YouTube, you have to chat basically for the chatbot to basically pick you up and track that you're viewing. So I have it set up to once per hour. So if somebody pops into the stream, chats once, it counts you for 1 hour viewing, right then and there, and that's it. Twitch basically, it tracks you for watching, even if you're not chatting. Like, it keeps you in like a separate little window, but I can set up the intervals a little bit differently to where, right now I have it for, it updates every 30 minutes instead of every 60. Same amount of, currency getting put out per minute. But you don't actually have to chat. You can just watch with it in the background if you want. If you're at work, you don't have to participate in chat to be counted as viewing. So it's kind of nice there. Thanks for following Labobo on Twitch. So there's a little bit of changes, but I think most of the changes are good ones, which I was a little bit too angled there, and unfortunately just lost half my HP, mainly that WZ, but I'm a little bit terrified now. I did take a little bit too aggressive of a approach here. A little bit terrified because it's just me and a bulldog, and the bulldog's almost dead out here. And our team, I don't know where they think they want to push, but yeah, I should have set up here earlier. That was a mistake. I was too busy. I was too busy talking about other stuff. But yeah, this is not gonna be good. Under the track wheel, the accuracy worked. Fortunately though, he's, oh, thank God he bounced. It's just I'm backing into 2 other tanks, which is really not good, of course. But my team's just not even contesting the north here, and it's a fairly easy flank, honestly, to keep a hold on it, as long as you have like 2 or 3 tanks where I'm at out here. But our team, they're like sitting really far back. I missed them. Yeah. Which it is because we have a lot of TVs, it's not necessarily like all their fault, but you do actually have to push out, even if you're defending, because you have literally no room to work with if you only defend the last 3 lines. You have to contest, at the very least, this area, and then hold the town, because it's harder to hold basically the tank traps here because there's not as much as a defined bridge. But if you lose this, it's practically game over defending. But they still have a chance. I screwed up quite a bit. I could have gotten more out of this, but not that bad of a battle. It's just, I lost a little bit of HP early on for, I thought I was driving to the right spot, but I definitely was not. Alright, so I have a T-28 up next. But yeah, I'm hoping, you know, if all things go as planned, Wednesday, you know, I'll be basically live on Twitch. It's going to be starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I think I can set it up to where it will show up on my YouTube videos that I'm streaming on Twitch when I'm live, like a little notification, where sometimes you'll see, say you're watching, like, I don't know, a different video of mine that's not a live stream and I'm live, it'll pop up a little notification along your YouTube video. Basically it should do that the same as that, but basically a link over to Twitch, as long as I get that set up properly. But I should have hopefully everything finished before then, and it should be pretty smooth transition. Hopefully. That's the plan, at least. I probably should have thought about doing this maybe a week prior, since, you know, I'm back at the restaurant, so having to juggle a couple things. Which, one thing, since I should be able to go, you know, a little bit over 3 hours here, given starting a little earlier here. If I get through your tank requests, feel free to pop another one in once you kind of see it getting off of the tank request queue, because I should be able to hopefully do 2 tonight per person. To get out here. It's just, normally like in a T-28, I'd want to stay closer to the base, but again, whenever I'm on this map, and especially on this side, I find I can't like play a TD like I want to, because my team puts too many people down there. Like 4 people is not that much of a stretch, but 4 people should be able to cover the southern flank and the center, especially with 3 Arty. If I was Arty though, I like setting up over in this area better, because you have a better shot into A2 and also A1. Definitely not Arty safe, but ooh, the Leo is pushing. A bold move there, but the enemy isn't pushing, so really nice if that Oni wasn't blocking me. I'm trying to like bend my shot around him, but I don't want to stay out too far because I'm gonna get Arty'd or someone's gonna pop out and take a quick little shot on me. I don't want to push in to where the Leo is, at least not right now. I might end up doing that. Oh lord, this guy is making a run for it. have been nice if I would have caught him earlier. I would have tried to track him. Granted, he probably has a repair kit. .263 should be fine with the VK over on my left. Maybe I will end up pushing in here. Just I'm not seeing the enemy gonna push, so I'm hoping they're probably gonna let him take a shot at me, unfortunately. Hoping though I can get a little bit of help here. Starting to push, it's just I need to pick left or right. I'm picking right here. Nope, I need to turn around because, yeah, this guy's picking me up and nobody is coming to help. They're all still sitting back here for one T29. It's like, come on guys. Time to get with the program. I guess with this leopard up now, I go this way. It's just I wasn't sure if he was actually going to push up and help me. It's frustrating. I'm definitely not in a safe area right here. That's definitely not a good shot. Just come on, you can do it. PZ4 is not moving at all, and I'm dead. That's just beyond frustrating that now we're down by 5. Like, obviously that didn't work because I'm trying to push in, you know, a tank that can't push like that. But, like, that was, like, really bad teamwork there. Mainly, all he had to do was pop this TD. It's just frustrating. But oh well. Unfortunately, that's just, I didn't want to have to fight up there, but otherwise I would have been sitting in the base accomplishing nothing. We did lose Siegfried Line. I got an M103 up next here. But unfortunately, it's a downside of the T28 is sometimes you're fighting the tank more than your enemies, but yeah. Hello Danish, nice to see you. T28 medium tank? I don't know what tank that is, Red Panda. The TD? I like that past tank, I guess, play. It's just sometimes with how long it is, it's like the French TDs. With how long it is without the turret, it's a little hard to maneuver sometimes. So I say good luck for the M103. Granted, this it all kind of depends on where my team's going, and none of them are pushing in far here, so see how it goes as far as us having a decent match here. It's always this side that people just they push down way too far and act like it's a standard battle. I don't really get it. Like, you can see where the enemies are. It's just like, why? Like, I gotta stay up here because our two only tier 10s are here. Where they just need to push. Like, there's nothing wrong with pushing past the rail yard in the center. It's just wasting time here is what kills your team, because they're just going to be able to push in and we can't stop them. It's just purely a numbers thing. I'm taking a gamble that nobody's sitting here. Usually there is, but yeah, it's just they're just going to be able to literally swarm us, and it's too late. That 30 seconds to a minute. Yeah, that is more of a minute that they wasted. Literally just killed whatever chance that we had for this battle, because we're going to be down so many tanks, and especially losing both of our high tiers on this flank, it's just basically impossible to come back from that. But we'll see if they pull something off. They're not capping though, so I gotta take that shot. Ooh, I just got nailed by an ISU 152. Trying to hit their tier 10, but yeah, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I almost got him with a fire, but he actually had a fire extinguisher. Knocked my gun out, so I get one more crack at him, and I got him. Oh, luckily I had heat. You can spam heat into even the Object 268 version 4 if you're close to them. They have a fighting chance now. I got an extra 2 shots out of that flank. However, they are splitting up. Like this. You have these 2 people. Like, yes, there's a T-49. But you gotta stay together. But I don't know, I hope they win. It's just it's frustrating sometimes. See, the T-28 prototype versus T-28, I like the T-28, the standard one, a little bit better after they buffed it, because it actually has armor now. So, but, you know, they do have their own pros and cons. Hello, Historian. Nice to see you. I've got it coming up, GG. I forgot to type it up there, but I remember that you personally bought it, so thanks for reminding me. I remember I had one. But I'm fairly certain they're gonna win this now to where no. I don't know if they're gonna get it, but I can at least start setting that up. But I'll probably get the ISM done before I get to that there. Danish, you only have to say it once. Please, you know, you feel free. If I owned a tank, feel free to request it. It's nothing about trolling a tank request. I would hope that people would pick what they want for whatever reason. You know, you can request a tank for whatever reasons you have. Hopefully you would want to pick a tank that you'd like to see me to play. So, or screw it. It's just, I'll do the ultimate challenge now before getting to the IS 7. Since I'm curious to see if they pull this off. They're getting very close to getting this. Alright. Ready now. Okay. So I'm gonna have to play for the ultimate challenge from GG. Tier 10 tank destroyer. So I have a couple things in mind for that. I think I might go for the E3 since I think you already requested that. So I might as well do that. Tier 10 TD. It's got the camo on it that you wanted to see. So ooh. This is what I was afraid of. We had low HP, but they should be able to kill that guy. Even 90. Oh, he blew his chance. Everyone's basically one-shottable. It's just the 430. It has a lot of armor. Oh no, the IS-3. Yep, this was a close one, but this 430U, I think he's gonna get it only with how, like, this Persian can get penned. Hello, Mojo. Regenerate HP? No. I don't, like, the regenerating the consumables already. Oh! They bounced! This Pershing should be able to reload before him. He needs to stop. Yeah. Not that he reloaded before him, but he's not going to be able to circle him. But congrats to the 430U. He did a really good job pulling that off. I wish he was on my team, but oh well. I took out one of their tier 10s, but wasn't able to take out him. But unfortunately, yeah, I did top 2 damage, but this guy did a really good job. He got a lot of medals there. But that's one thing, to where damage-wise, being top 2 on my team, to where I died in the beginning, whereas other people that died with me, like the Kronwagen, the Object 430U, and I forget the other people around my area, like this WZ I think was with us too, but he died first. Basically, doing that amount of damage early, to me, I feel like I helped my team, you know, basically have a chance at contesting a win there, even though we played it a little bit wrong on the other flank. They should have pushed a little faster sooner to actually get into the fight. You know, basically that amount of damage, dying early, it would have been nice to have. I didn't want to be that high on my team, because, you know, while it is good that I did that, if you're that high up on your team at the end of the game, usually your team lost because people alive longer than you just couldn't pull it off there. Alright, M46 patent request. Alright, so this is a ultimate challenge here from GG. This is from the clan war, or not clan wars, the rank battles. I placed in the Silver League, but this is the special camouflage that you get for placing in the Bronze League or higher. And then they change from, I thought they were different, but GG said the base camo is the same. They just changed the emblem based off of where you placed. But the way that works is you'll find it. It's under preset camouflages. You only get one of them, but you can switch it to different tanks. You just can only have one at a time. We're not wanting to do this, but yeah. We literally don't have much of a chance up here. I don't think, you know, as far as regenerating HP and stuff, that's a feature they would never add into World of Tanks, at least in like a normal game mode. This guy has the same idea as I do. I'm not safe from Artie here, however I'm a little bit safer than people being able to push up this way. Basically push from 2 different areas on me at once. Yeah, I know your Twitch name's a little different. But yeah, for anyone, you know, it does kind of pop on Twitch, so you show up in the chat bot tonight. It'll make it easier for me to port over like your watch time and stuff, rather than doing it like say after future streams, because I should have it done by Wednesday. If you have a different username and I, you know, don't know already, just mention it in one of the chats here tonight, and I'll kind of make a note of it. A little terrified because they did kill 3 tanks, which is awesome. But the amount of tanks that we don't see down there now means they could have a lot up here. But unfortunately for them, it might be a little late, although the enemy does have a decent chance at defending. Luckily we got the IS-7, the 140. Hello Iridium, nice to see you. 140 got over that way, which I'm not far enough over to the side to shoot there. At least without exposing myself from taking a side shot. Hit the stupid rock. Not exactly going to be a good battle here at all, so GG, you're probably going to win the ultimate challenge just from the just from the fact that my team set up so oddly that, oh, yeah, I did choose to go over here because I did not want to lose by getting completely overwhelmed in the base, but I really wish my team didn't all push onto that one flank, because I was looking to specifically go down here, but I was gonna hopefully weasel my way down towards the water's edge. But oh well. That's what I get for picking a slow tank. A Badger's a little bit faster in this, which is what came to mind first if I had to pick like a tier 10 TD. But because I didn't get close to doing, I had to get to about 5,000 something damage system block, and I'm at about 2,000 or so here, a little bit under 2,000. So congrats on winning the challenge at GG. It's gonna be your 6th win for here. I don't think I've entered an ultimate challenge with full HP ever, so this is the first. Maybe I can get more damage. Thought that was me. Yeah, like to me, I always try to do what makes more sense as far as winning, but I probably shouldn't have done that in this case, because it would have been nice to have at least a interesting match here. Hi dog. Glad he didn't push. Levi's taking my mouse hand away from me. He wanted a little pet over there. But congrats GG on winning that one. So let me add in some more requests here. Yeah, I nowhere close to what I needed to get to. Alright, so ISM is up next here. Then after this, I'll get into another grind before we get into the PZ4. Hello Casper, nice to see you. Yeah, like I could do a do-over, but you know, you won that one. I don't mind playing the E3 again, to be honest. I'm probably gonna leave it up there. Alright, so ISN, unfortunately bottom tier. I'm gonna see if I want to actually head here, but I think I'll have a little bit easier time out in this area. But oh yeah, I don't know, like this map is getting removed basically on the patch is going to be not this week coming up, but the following week, Tuesday or Wednesday. 1.0 is coming out. Honestly, it'd be nice if they do it all on the 20th, which is the date they set for the Russian server. But I've seen so many teams now, like granted these are mediums and lights going up there, pushing more to the north And coming from this side, I don't think it is that strong of a play in public battles, but like there's nothing wrong with setting up in the center or towards the north, but I think pushing on the north is bad from this side because you just basically get cut off, and there's so many people that camp like TDs and stuff from the other side that you just get cut off, and literally your team, even if they wanted to help you, they can't help you. See if this guy pops up to try to take a shot at the Patriot. But yeah, they're zeroed in on other people. But yeah, it is my favorite tank. Unfortunately though, I didn't get shot at that last match, so I couldn't use one of its strengths. This guy's not even set up for getting shot from this way. Like, unfortunately there's a VK. He did push past me though, but the Scorpion G, I have a very strong feeling, is going to pop out here. Because my team is set up to not push anywhere right now, which is terrifying. Like, I have really good shots on their tier 10s in the north, but I can't actually take them because we don't have really anywhere to push out and help me. You looking at him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Any Google Sheets experts on your stream?
Why do you ask?
Because I'm struggling hard with the VLOOKUP function.
Google Sheets? Does anybody know how to use Google? Whatever Google Sheets is.
It's the online Google version of Excel.
Okay. You know, you never know. Somebody might. I missed. Fortunately, like, we just killed him. So we're actually doing better now. Now we can actually push. And Scorpion G, I really hope, is not still aiming here.
Hi, little Bobo.
Hey, Ryan actually knows how to read the chat now.
Fun fact. Today is actually my brother's birthday, too. Yesterday was mine. Today is my brother's.
John's birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a VLOOKUP function, so I have two Google Forms that are inputting into a Google Sheet. And what I want it to do is I want it to take, like, the student ID number and use that as its lookup function to get the timestamp for when they sign out. It's very confusing. I just can't figure out where to put everything in this stupid function.
I'm confused.
It would very obviously be easier to show you, but I really don't have time for that right now.
Authority's probably, the M53 is going to hit me here. Even though Ryan's hijacking the stream.
Total coincidence, he's 11 years older than me. The other frustrating thing is that I'm actually good with Excel. And I've used the VLOOKUP function in Excel before, but I can't get it to work on my Google Sheet.
Take a break and help her. I have no idea how to use when it I know how to do Excel, but I know how to press delete and delete things. Or type in boxes. I have no idea how to do that, which is why she's asking you guys.
Well, I mean, it's really not that urgent. I am, gonna go take a shower, get ready for bed.
Okay. Well, if anybody knows, you know,
let me know.
I'm sure she'll pop back here, but, or otherwise, you know, maybe I'll post something on Discord if she can, like, share it. It's something that she's trying to do, like, it's not like something specifically for, like, her class. I think it's trying to help out with math tutoring, I believe, or something along those lines. Thanks for wishing her happy birthday, guys. But yeah, I literally have no idea how to use. She's talking about Google Sheets, with, you know, basically Excel. I have no idea how to use any of that stuff. But that's what, you know, I'll probably try to look up and see if I can find something for her. That's usually what I do. Type it into Google, type it into YouTube. Okay, this is not good. E3 should be able to hit him. I wanted to possibly pop on the cap. I'm not going to be able to chase after this Strev. No, it's not going to make any sense for me. He's already gotten himself to a point where he's backing himself up. I'm not going to be able to pop out. Exactly for that reason. So I'm going to press the issue and I'm going to try to get him to come to me, but it's probably going to backfire. Fortunately, we're all basically like one-shottable here. E3's ditching me too. I think my only chance is to hope these bushes help me. I don't know how well they're gonna cover me though. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hide completely behind it, but we'll see. There he is. Give him a little whack there. Given where he's pushing, I'm actually gonna try to get away from him now. Oh, I missed. He's got me. Oh, no, he didn't. He bounced. Awesome. Come on, Artie. But yeah, it's so close here. Fortunately, I don't have gun depression to fight. Thank God that worked. I was gonna be so upset if that did not work. Alright, so 2600 damage, pretty decent amount of block, and a little bit of assist there. Thank God. Hello Brian, nice to see you. But thankfully we pulled that off and didn't lose that one. So top 2 damage, but yeah. A little bit too close for comfort there. But I think I did the right choice for making him push out because it's really hard to position a Swedish TD. So making him push out and get out of his comfort zone because he left that spot, you know, for a reason there. Thanks for trying to help her out a bit, guys. But yeah, her name's Ryan. But yeah, you know, if you guys find anything, you know, if you're on Discord, pop it there if there's like any links, since posting links in the stream chat isn't enabled. You can blame trolls for that. But, you know, otherwise, you know, if anyone knows more about it, I think she'll pop back here in like maybe 20 minutes or so. Thanks for mentioning the raffle. I completely forgot to start it there. So let's get these raffles started. remember, if you're entering on Twitch, you have to type !raffle, press space, and then type 1 after it. Where I can set that up in the future to where, like, I'll be able to run different raffles to where if people want to, say, bet more to try to win it, you can do like 5 tickets, stuff like that, and increase your chances to win. So we'll see how that works out. If it was the Badger or the 183, I would definitely hands down pick the Badger. Like, I'm not saying that the Badger would always win in a fight, but it's definitely a better overall tank than the 183. Historian, there's no rank command on Twitch. You just type !LB and it shows everything. There's a full, that poor little tank. There's a full list right underneath the video on Twitch for all the commands. Almost all of them are identical, but there's a couple that might be missing just because, like, the Levi command over there basically functions like the rank command. Or the, not the Levi command, but the LB command. You know what I mean. Ooh, he's taking a shot for me. Probably not designed specifically for me, but take that. Track them. 3 crits. Awesome. Same spot. Hopefully I can keep breaking his track. Decisions. I'm gonna take that guy. Track him. Sorry, dude. I swapped over to heat, but it's part of the game. Just to make sure that I could take him out there. Thankfully, though, top tier this battle, so the derp gun works a lot better. Than it sometimes otherwise would. Hello, Sean and Hunter. I think I forgot to say hi, Victor. Sometimes, with 2 chats right now on the screen, I get lost sometimes between the 2. I think I'm gonna roll the dice with some heat here. Some more of these shots here, because like we're tied right now. I think I'm gonna need it. Could have had HE for this church already, though. Let's just swap to HE now. Pretty good battle so far, though. Get him, M8. Yeah, feel free to enter in both streams, though. Whatever you have on YouTube in the chat bot. Oh, another nice shot here. Whatever you have on YouTube in the chat bot, I'm gonna, add it to whatever's over on Twitch, so it doesn't hurt to be watching both right now. Even if you're watching on YouTube, you can just have Twitch running in a different tab to enter the raffles, even though the delay's shorter on Twitch, so. But anyway, Ace Tanker Award, high caliber, also a top gun. Almost 2,000 damage, 6 kills, so pretty good match there. Thanks for requesting that. I think it was Jeffrey. Thanks for requesting that, Tank. That was a fun match. really glad I got, you know, top tier there for that battle. Congrats, John, on winning the raffle over on YouTube, and congrats, MW, I believe, for winning the one over on Twitch. Pretty sure that's that was for 1,800 Levi biscuits for that one. Yes. All right. Yeah, thanks again for requesting that tank. So I have a T10 up next here. Huh. Thanks for reminding me. Now it's incorrect with an extra ace. Yeah, 159 now. I'll have to remember to update that. I don't have my windows open correctly. I just need to basically now, since I'm using Twitch's basically program to clip out ace tankers and stuff, it's easier for me just to write down like a general time and do it right after the stream, because it's so quick to do it there. Whereas YouTube, if I don't do it during the live stream, I can't do it because it won't let you do it to any videos over 2 hours. Plus it screws my audio up every time anyway. So thanks for the adding some on to the next raffle here too, guys. So we're gonna have 2,600 for the next raffle. All right. I think I already have an ace tanker with the T-34, but I can't just... Nobody can just pop ace tanker matches off on a win. We fixed the unicorn. Thanks for asking. I think he's actually in this... He's in this room somewhere. The chili was really good though. We ended up eating it again tonight. The salmon didn't go over too well. I ended up not making it. I went out and caved in and bought some shrimp, and we made spinach dip, and also I made crab rangoon. And by make, I mean pop in the oven and heat them up. Because I made the chili and stuff. I'm not gonna make everything. Need a little bit of a break from cooking sometimes. Too much of my hole there. A little bit confused as to why more people are not on the hill, but what do I know? I'm the one taking a ton of damage here, trying to contest the hill, and the rest of our tier 9s are hiding in the back behind me, even though I have the worst armor. But like, we're letting a Centurion 1 bully us right now, and these two guys have really freaking good armor for being top tier, and yet, yeah, they're not gonna push. I'm gonna hope these guys just hold here, but the people behind us are honestly the ones camping hard. These guys, I was just a little frustrated because they stopped, but it happens. Oh, got more damage, unfortunately. That was not good timing, but unfortunately though, I can't stay up here now. I don't have HP. I feel really bad for pulling back. This guy though should not be pulling back like he is. You should tough it out, dude, because you and the 705 are going to be literally the only ones capable of holding. I'm going to try to run away, but I'm probably going to die. Especially because I don't have a driver, so I'm a little bit slower. Keep chucking random HE shots here, so I get to a safe distance. I have made crab rangoon before. It's actually really easy to make. If you just want like a simple version, you just get imitation crab, some fish sauce, like a few cloves of garlic, cream cheese. You don't necessarily need like heavy cream to say like loosen up the cream cheese a little bit. throw it all in a mixer, buy yourself some wontons. Usually they're in the like refrigerated section near your produce in a grocery store. I did this and I made like hundreds of them because I bought way too much stuff. Yeah, and you can just bake them in the oven. Like roll them how you want to, or you know, like pinch them on the top, and you just chuck them in the oven and bake them for like 15 minutes or so, depending on whatever the wonton says to do. It's really easy, and they literally taste exactly the same as like a Chinese restaurant. But I did that last winter. Awesome. That guy's probably really angry, but fortunately heat murders T95s if you have a pretty good heat shell. It also murders M103s. Exactly the reason I bugged out there was to keep myself in the game, because if we had any chance, I would have to be alive here because we lost 2 of our other tier 9s up there. Hunter, what did you request? If you requested it and the command was right, it's probably still in the chat bot if it was recent. Backing up here, but I can... Yes, I got it. The RHM Panzer Wagon. I have no idea what the Malshin was doing, and he's kind of figuring out that sitting in the forest and that big of a tank is not a good idea. He's going to get shot from all different places, and there's no cover. He's probably afraid, honestly, to go up the hill because he's slow, but it's encounter mode. Unfortunately, losing the amount of people we did on the hill is pretty hard to come back from, but not impossible. This would be one scenario to where I'm actually going to go to the cap. It sounds strange, but based off of... Oh god, I'm lost here. Based off of where the enemy is, and if they can kill this AT-15A, the WZ is going to clear this little area. I should be able to force them from... I should be able to force them out from the hill. I know, the wrong lake. I thought that lake was this lake. Yeah, literally they can just spot and shoot, and I'll just sit here on the cap. Where I'm not going to be 100% safe if they make it a decent distance, but at the very least should make them get off of the high ground there. Yeah, the 705 was on my blacklist. Honestly, a lot of them at this point are people that ping the map way too much and are like rude more than... I used to mainly do it for like people that use bots and like were AFK but like actually in the battle, so it's not like they like crashed or something because it grays out your name. There is a small window for this Strev S1 to somehow get to me because nobody is spotting there. Yeah, they kind of have to ditch the hill if they want to have a chance to win here. I didn't pin him there, I believe. I was a little bit off though. But at least I'm forcing the issue. You know, either they get off the hill or they lose. Even though they can still win because we have a lot of low HP tanks. Those two have the only HP. They still have plenty of time to get over to me here. But I can, if I need to, pop down, but I don't think I'm going to have to here. I probably shouldn't be chucking heat either. Alright. Not that he's super close, but he's close enough to where I'm just gonna start thinking about... Yeah, I'm gonna get down here. Give myself a little bit of cover from them. We're both pushing up the hill. Like, do they not see that the Type 4 was heading down the hill and the E75 is off of the hill? Therefore, it makes no sense to push up the hill. You would think that would be fairly straightforward, but yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think the Type 4 is here, but he could hit me. Not pointing at me yet here. Now the Type 4 went back up the hill. Awesome for us. But killed that guy, so we got the win here. There's no way that the Type 4 can kill me. Pretty good match though. Yeah, 3,500 damage. Gonna most likely get an invader here, unless they kill the Type 4 earlier than when I can't. But I don't think it'll happen. I'll at least try to chuck another shot up here, just in case. Don't think I got any damage there. But overall, pretty good fight there. Glad I got on the cap, because trying to push with low HP didn't make sense there. You know, it might have been like the more interesting thing to do, but I'd rather win. Got a Mastery Badge 2nd class, Invader Award. Top 2 damage. Not too bad considering, you know, like basically I was one-shottable for almost the entire match. Which, thank you, Silent, for the follow on Twitch. But yeah, overall, pretty nice battle there. Lost some credits because I fired quite a few heat rounds just at random stuff. So, I have a grind after this here. Why don't I'll do a Skoda TV, or not TVP, a Skoda T50. Thanks, guys. I know the Mousin did not move very far from where he spawned. Can anybody? Yes. Literally any tank you can get an ace tanker in, because it just is the top, what is it, 1% as far as experience for, it's like the past like 2 weeks or something. So it's different for every tank. M103 request as well. See you, Sean. Keep in mind now, my stream schedule has changed. I'm not streaming Tuesday morning. It's Wednesday now. Same start time, 8 a.m., but I'm going a little bit later until noon my time, so it's going to be at least a 4-hour stream. But my stream schedule will change this week since I'm back to the restaurant. Yeah, I'm streaming Sunday nights, 7 p.m. now until at least 10 o'clock, if not a little later. Wednesdays, basically 8 a.m. until noon. My time. Thursdays, 7 p.m. start time, and at 10 p.m. Not going to go any later than 10 Thursdays because I work the next morning. And then if there's any extra days I can stream, I'll be popping random streams out throughout the week. Most likely, those will be kind of earlier in the day. Like when Ryan's at school, if I have like a day off in the middle of the week, stuff like that. So even though I only have like technically one scheduled stream in the morning, more likely not, especially until the summer, it will be 2 in the morning. I just don't have an exact day that I can like post because it's going to change week to week. Artie is licking its chops right now, but I'm being extremely boneheaded, especially because Yeah, they're not pushing. I'd like to help you, T54, but my team doesn't want me to help you. I am actually going to get out of here before it's too late. Hope that I don't die. Sorry that I hit you. Thank you very much for the tip, Labobo. As far as the user names on Twitch goes, you can switch them. Like, it's not, you can go into your settings. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. You can go into your settings and switch it. Like, if someone already has Labobo, unfortunately you can't have the same username. That's one problem on YouTube. Like, technically someone could spoof, which is why it goes off of channel IDs for the chatbot. Someone could spoof literally any username on YouTube. I'm sure people have seen like pictures of like YouTube comments that shouldn't be there from certain people, whether it's like a celebrity or whatnot. You can use any username, and yeah, Twitch, you can't do that. Welcome back. I forget, somebody had looked it up. A couple people said if you search it on Google, there's a couple tutorials.
Yeah, I know this. Well, maybe it was that I was trying to do it without listening. Oh. Because I didn't want to disrupt your stream. I'm not really sure.
You can put it on low. That's not that big of a problem. Or you can plug it in.
I feel like doing anything.
I got headphones. And I forget, someone had mentioned something specifically in the chat. I don't know if you're still here, mention it again. I forget exactly what you had suggested. Hello, Gadget and Elias. Nice to see you.
Growling at me as you give me kisses.
He's grumpy. How do you sign on Twitch, Carl? If you just go over to the URL for my stream there, it's in the video description, and I can post it in chat again. It's just the top right corner like YouTube, to where you'll see like sign into your account, and it's just putting in a, you know, email and password, and you can pick your username. But it's, you know, just the upper right hand corner, you'll see a little thing to where once you're signed in, it'll show like if you have an avatar for your account, stuff like that. Go to T50 scares me. Yeah, he doesn't have HP. I need to... Ooh. I was like, where's my gun? It's taking way too long. There's a 257. Thanks for tipping Levi a biscuit. You want to give him one?
People, you would like to know, I have sewn up the unicorn. It has been brought back to life, and I cannot destroy it.
Yeah. Gadget, as far as using a zoom out mod, I don't use any mods currently. I usually don't use any. The only times you'll see me use them is I'll use like some for some videos I make, like extended tech trees, like free camera mod and replays for making map strategies, stuff like that.
You ready?
I'm gonna try to get Trickle Down to start working on Twitch Mojo. Right now in the chatbot for YouTube, it's impossible for me to get it to work on YouTube now, since they removed the streamer chef, the chatbot creator that I use there. But I should be able to get one to work on Twitch, I hope. But what I've been doing is, so since I can't get that to work, I'm gonna try to squeak by here. I've been adding extra Levi biscuits to each raffle. 200, sometimes 300 for every sponsor emoji that gets posted, to kind of make up the difference. I'm forcing this guy off of here. Fortunately, we're all one-shottable. Killed him. I'm gonna try against Artie, but Artie's probably gonna kill me. No, Artie is on that route. Alright. But people do use mods like that. I don't think zoom out mods are all that useful, to be honest, and I think some of them aren't actually legal to use. You can check out, it's somewhere on worldoftanks.com, they post it. If you click like all news, it's in that first page because it's within the past month. Wargaming has an official part, like a URL on their website now with come on, get in there, with mods that are, you know, legal to use. I was stuck on a dog toy. Sorry for that, guys. I wasn't attacking the monitor. Alright, so I got Mastery Badge 2nd class, top 2 damage. Not bad at all there. But all in all, pretty good there. Which I'm gonna give him another treat, even though Brian gave him one. Here you go. Hey. But thanks again for tipping the dog. Alright, so T69 is up next here. Oh, I kind of turned the camera. Thanks for letting me know. Gotta get that little dog face in here. Okay, for Ryan, did you post it on... You might be able to post a link since you're a sponsor on YouTube. It's strange how that works. A tier 9 Strev, I do. Huivadas? Applebits, though, website. I'll try to post that since I see... Which, thanks, nice guy, for the message. Okay, there's a lot of stuff on Discord. Okay, so Applebits. Okay. I'll have to write that down to... Work out the T69. I forget. Most likely it's optics. Optics, vents, vertical stabilizer, maybe? Any better with the IS-6? The IS-6, you know, they are looking to rebalance preferential premium tanks to where currently, like when I'm playing a preferential tank, you have to be careful with getting yourself basically, say, 1v1 or basically a head-on fight outside of cover compared to like any like fully kitted out like tier 8 tanks or like other tier 8 premiums, say like a Patriot or something, or like an Object 252U. Because with the preferential matchmaking, you're at a slight disadvantage, you know, against elite tier 8 tanks. More or less, I look at like the IS-6, I'll try to at least make sure I have like a teammate or two around me. Whereas like in a, say, a 252U, since they're, you know, similar like in play style in a way, you might go a little bit more out on your own in that tank because you have tougher armor, harder hitting gun, so on and so forth. So in IS-6, I look to, not to say be a support tank because it isn't. I look basically not to get myself caught, say, brawling against like another heavy tank with a, say, a pretty I can't talk here, beefy gun, stuff like that, and look not to get like singled out because people are gonna know that, especially, you know, it's been out for a long time, that your penetration's pretty crappy. So if they have armor, they can rush you. If they're in like, say, a Patriot or something, they can hold down and you can't pen them too well. So make sure you carry, I would at least carry, have 5 HE in it now, given the amount of armor in the game. I'm gonna rethink that push here. Sorry, Mr. Comment. Gonna go out on a limb. I might get shot by an IS, but I would very much like to help my team. I know that I can kill that tiger. Mainly because I had heat. But more or less, only pick fights that you can win. Otherwise, make sure that you're not going to get kind of separated from your team and singled out and basically regret playing a tank that's slightly worse than its peers. Fortunately, I can't pin this guy too well. Gonna shoot. Look at it. There's still. Get him, T-44. Ooh, I put a little bit of faith in him, and fortunately he pulled it out. Okay. I know I'm gonna get hit by him, but... Well, they're not capping, so it really doesn't matter, honestly, right now that we don't have behind us, because if they're not capping, then... Oh, I should have known the Scorpion G was gonna be there. No, 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 no. Fortunately, he got called out there. Okay, I thought that was you, Dana. Know where this guy's exactly gonna go. Where the Oni. This. I'm hoping don't make a big mistake here. Oni most likely can one-shot me. Oh no. I don't have a repair kit. And this thing, oh, maybe I can track him with that last shot. I say I didn't have a repair kit and I didn't have heat loaded up. Just I really wish I had a little bit of help here. Man, the frickin' Artie got me. Are you kidding me? That's my good play by Artie. That's my fault though, because I wasn't hit by Artie the entire match, and I forgot a little bit about it. We're gonna lose this now. Oh well. But I forgot about the Artie, and he's sitting back here to where I was setting up with Artie hitting me from this way, and I split second forgot that I was pushing out of the building and they could splash me there. Oh well. Pretty good amount of damage for a T-69, not being top tier there and kind of brawling. So just one little mistake is all it takes though sometimes, and unfortunately that's what happened there. At least I didn't get stunned. Alright, but let me, for Ryan, I'm gonna type in okay. I posted that up there though. But yeah, I just wanted to make a note of that so I didn't forget. Thank you very much, Brian, for posting that. And I'm gonna find earlier, I think somebody else had typed something too. MW. I'm just gonna post that really quick. But a mastery badge start class. That way I don't lose it. Usually I post it all on Discord because it saves, you know, the chat logs here. But yeah, not the best match, but somehow I got top damage. I was playing decent for a T-69, but I didn't think I was playing that well, to where that kind of explains a bit there. But one little mistake and lost a ton of credits because the T-69, unfortunately, I don't have the top gun on it right now. you're kind of dinky when it comes to dishing out damage here. So let me get into T110E3 again. But as far as my equipment, vertical stabilizer, optics, and vents there. So T110E3 is up next. Getting back into this camouflage here. But yeah, as far as moderators and stuff like that, it is a little bit different on Twitch, but I should be able to show you guys a couple things with that. Basically, instead of the main difference is instead of right clicking someone or just hovering, you just click directly on their name and it will pop up a little window. Is the easiest way. But next time I do stream World of Warplanes, I think Graham, if you're online at the same time, you would pretty easily be the showcase of the stream there. I admit though, when it comes to World of Warplanes, I like to play it, but I don't know too much of the ins and outs. But sorry I missed your question, Gate Attic. As far as the settings, this is close to max. I turned down a couple settings when it comes to in-game here while I stream. So a couple things are turned down just to keep my FPS solid. If you're basing this off of, there's a lot of videos out about, right now the test server has World of Tanks 1.0 on it. It's coming out next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. That's where the graphics are completely different and they actually look really, really good. So that's why the graphics might look a little different here. Oh, okay, thanks Brian. I'll take a look at that link. Discord, the way I have my stream, or not my stream monitor, my second monitor here set up, since I have two chat bots, YouTube and Twitch, kind of like a little thing showing me that they're actually working now. After last week at one of my streams, YouTube got messed up, and Twitch got messed up another day too. It's really bloated to where I only can look at one channel at a time on Twitch during or not Twitch, Discord during a stream. I'll take a look. Oh, I just shut the ground. I'll take a look at the link after here. Thanks again. Well, that's nice, Gate. I would say I can run pretty much any game with my PC on max. It's just while streaming, OBS and streaming takes up so much of the CPU, and I don't have a high enough bit rate when it comes to upload because of Comcast. I was gonna say a very unique strings of expletives about Comcast. I can't do like a GPU encoding in stream because they throttle my upload speed to about 1/30th of my download speed, and yeah, I'm not able to bypass that until they bring what they're calling gig speed to my area this year at some point. They're advertising it and you can sign up for it and pay them for it, but you don't get those speeds until they actually upgrade I guess their lines, which I found. I looked into it and that's very much Comcast for you, because I have the option to pay for it, but I made sure to actually check that I would get those internet speeds, and I don't. From what the map of their rollout plan says, it's not in my specific area, so which, thank you very much, Labobo, and also Ghost for the tip as well. Thank you guys. It should all be the same links when it comes to Streamlabs with tipping. The only thing that'll change with Twitch, hopefully I'll have it set up by Wednesday, is there's something called bits. So that's very similar to like the sponsored feature, or not sponsored, the super chat feature on YouTube, where that's directly through Twitch. But yeah, Streamlabs should remain pretty much the exact same, I hope. I just need to pretty up some of my little titles. They're called panels underneath the video. I'll be able to make it a lot easier to find, like the tanks that you can request for me, the commands, like the schedule, stuff like that, which I'm pretty excited for. Because the video description on YouTube for streaming is severely lacking, to say the least. Like having to click it, scroll down, and it's all just text instead of having the ability to put images in it. So that should relieve some difficulties with figuring out like what tanks to request and stuff like that. Pretty good battle here, much better than my last E3 match. Yes, the HT map update Danish is scheduled for the 20th for the 21st. The 20th, I believe, is the Russian server, and the other servers are probably the following day. Thank you very much, Joe Biden's hair plugs, for the tip. Which thank you very much again, guys, for all the support, and especially last stream too, which was kind of funny. I don't know, she might have actually went to bed by now. Daylight savings time, you know, losing an hour of sleep. She's got to get up at like 5 a.m. So, Ryan, when she was in here, she said hi to you guys. She could read the chat, but she didn't see with how I have my things set up. I was trying to point it out to her, like your tips for her birthday. She didn't see them specifically, like when it was live. So she didn't know what I was talking about there at first, but yeah, I showed her afterwards though, and she was really, grateful and honestly surprised too. But thanks again for all the support that you guys give us, and the little one down there. All right, so let me start another raffle here. It's gonna be 3,000 Levi biscuits here for the winner. But yeah, the time change was screwing me up today. But yeah, pretty good battle here. Yeah, I would have won the challenge just by a hair, honestly, had that been the last T110E3 battle. Funny, huh? T44 is up next here. Let's hop into that tank. There we go. Which, surprisingly enough, T44-100 is the better tank now, since they buffed it. If you just like looking, I know these things aren't like 100% accurate, but just looking at the right side here, just seeing the bars for the T44-100. Get the crew in here. Grant, I think they use the same crew. So looking at them, or no, they don't. I'm gonna have to dismiss. Let me dismiss the crews because that'll make them even. So, do I even? I have the same equipment, yes. So standard T44, fully elite, with the 100mm, which the T44-100 has, and then popping onto the T44-100, you can see quite a big difference between the two, because they buffed the premium and they buffed the standard tech tree, but they went back and buffed the premium again. So yeah. Oh crap, sorry guys, I'm gonna reset the raffle. Here we go, on Twitch. Please sorry, I messed that up. I set it up I set it up for only 1 minute on Twitch. So enter again. There you go. But yeah, it kind of screwed me up today with the time change because we're up pretty late last night for, like, we had everyone over for Ryan's birthday. And up late for that, and then today we had quite a few things to do. Mainly, like, I had to spend a time, I made like my starting lunch menu today. We don't, like, we're open basically this weekend coming up. We have like Sherlock Holmes Murder Mystery. It's like a 3-night event, and we're open for dinner since we're going to be there for that. Or I haven't cooked dinner honestly in years. It's going to be a first for me for a while. You know, usually I do the other shifts at the restaurant, but I had to make a lunch menu because that's starting in a couple weeks here. Thank you very much, Big AJ, for the follow over on YouTube, or no, Twitch. Sorry. See, I get lost between the two right now. I should not have done this. No, run away. Being late to work is not good. I guess, you know, I kind of wish that they would just. Why is everyone running away here? Help? Somebody? Anybody? I just wish that they would leave it on daylight savings time. Like Ryan pointed out, in the winter for like a lot of places in the US, it would basically have kids going to school in the dark for like the first hour, like pitch black. Outside of that though, I think, you know, all the other benefits would be nice. Say, I can't just let them stroll through here, but I can't exactly stop them. I'm trying to keep as much ground as they let me keep here. Getting a little difficult though. Like, our Artie is trying to hit them, which I'm very grateful for, but our north needs to push. Like, we have a lot of people in the south, which thankfully a couple of these TDs start turning this way, making a pretty big difference. But there we go. Now the north is in, or the south is in trouble, but I'm gonna help kill this M4A1 because these guys should go very fast here. Missed them. I know I didn't have time to aim in there. Yep, keep aiming at him. I don't know if he's doing it just because he has more HP, but he should have killed me. Take the gun out of the match. Jeffrey, that's not really a nice question, to be honest. Missed him because luckily he missed me, but I was afraid he was gonna. I think I should reload faster on him anyway. I was afraid he was gonna hit me. Not aiming at me yet. He can though, which is, yeah, he was slowly turning our way. Congrats though, Mojo, on winning the raffle. With how the chatbot on Twitch works, I don't manually pick it, but I have to manually click the button that says pick winner. And then it picks someone from the list. So that'll dole out after the battle here. We're pretty far ahead, so I'm probably not going to. I'm not going to cap here. I'm going to be a filthy bat patter by my standards. And by that I mean try to and then get 0 damage because I can't aim. Don't think he can one-shot me. Oh, I wanted to ram him. Like, I know you're on fire, but you're afraid for no reason there, dude. 3k damage, though. The ravioli had last stand on it. The best thing to remember when playing the T69 is definitely, like, basically I use it for all autoloaders like that. Don't count on landing all those shots and penning them all. Always kind of keep in mind that you're going to miss a couple or might bounce a couple, and that'll help you out a lot. Most amount of damage this battle, though, 3,000, pretty good amount of experience. So all in all, pretty good battle there in the T44, which congrats John over on Twitch for winning the raffle there. That there. All right, so on to the M46 patent here. Next tank request up, and now I'm going to pop it to a grind after this too. Hello Andrew, nice to see you. Which just another reminder, you know, for everyone too. So I'm looking to this week, you know, I've been mentioning it the past few streams, switching things up a little bit to where that URL I guess posted is my Twitch URL that you'll find all my live streams at. I'm looking to switch, you know, sometime this week, possibly even by Wednesday, which is my next stream after this, given the new stream schedule. It'll be Wednesday at 8 a.m. the start time. I'm looking to basically stream on Twitch, and then all the stream replays, the highlights, and basically my non-live stream videos on YouTube going forward. It'll save me a lot of time and effort with clipping things, because you might have noticed I haven't done that in the past month plus, because YouTube, it's broken. It basically distorts all the audio if you try to clip out of live streams right now, and I don't think they're going to fix it anytime soon. But also the quality will be a little bit better if you watch the source version on Twitch, which most people should be able to. A little bit of a change, but more or less the main change is, you know, the different URL, to where I'm going to port everyone's watch time, the currency over and stuff, and it helps, like, if it's a different username that you have on Twitch compared to YouTube, just let me know in the chat, or even on Discord if you have a different username. And if you're a sponsor, I'll be able to port basically, it's called subscriptions over on Twitch. I'll be able to port them over, and because you can gift subscriptions on Twitch, I'll be able to gift the sponsors that I have on YouTube here now over on Twitch. I am doing a really bad job here, but yeah, I don't know why I keep popping up here. I might have to play another battle on this, because this Strev 1030 is literally hitting me every time, which it's kind of my fault for continually popping up since he's done it 3 times now. But I'm really confused how my team's setting up, because the enemy didn't push basically into, what is it, E4 early, and our team was there, just sitting there, and they never shot the people pushing at them. Like, they literally just wait it for them to come. So, Hotline Miami, Jay, I have not. Sorry. I've actually never heard of that. Hello, Josh. Nice to see you. But yeah, at least the initial changeover is going to be different for everyone, you guys, me, everything. But I think in the long run, especially, like, you guys see some streams, like, I'm like lost sometimes, because I try to do a little bit more than, you know, the average World of Tanks streamer. When, you know, I take viewer requests, I do challenges. I'm definitely gonna pop into another battle here with this tank too. So let me get into a grind. I'll pop right back into this because this was a pretty bad battle. I just was stubborn there. Alright, so let me get into a grind here, then I'll get right back into that. Basically, you know, I get lost sometimes and confused during my streams. It's not that I do too much like challenges or tank requests or stuff. It's having like 2 active chats, 2 different chat bots now, and you know, going back to 1 will help out. I got owned there by the Streb 103B. But yes, the T69, I should have the Top Gun on it shortly. I forget why I didn't have it equipped. I might have forgot to put it on there because I bought a ton of tanks recently when that 30% off sale, where I might have been trying to skimp on free XP, and yeah, probably isn't smart for that tank. But I should be able to, asking about that, I should be able to set up to where I won't be able to like do a countdown, I believe, because basically it is, so I won't have the stream scheduled on YouTube, but I can switch like the stream title to like check me out on Twitch or something, but I can't like schedule and then go live and not, because it'll be against YouTube and Twitch's terms of service. But I plan on making like a non-live stream video and releasing it on YouTube before whatever stream I first do the switch over. So say if I do it Wednesday, I'll put a video out like tomorrow or Tuesday, just a quick little one going over why I'm doing it, the change, so on and so forth, on YouTube. So if you're subscribed to me, you'll see that. Otherwise, I think I can have it to where, say you're watching like another one of my videos on YouTube, say like, I don't know, the Object 257 weak spot guide, and I'm live on Twitch. It should show like a little thing at the bottom of that video, like Cody is live on Twitch now, and you can click it and pop over to it. I believe that's still an option. But regardless, I'm gonna switch over WoTguru.com to where my YouTube videos are still going to be on there, but that's one nice thing, because YouTube's better for non-live streams. Twitch has more features for live streams, to where Twitch, that'll be basically on WoTguru for my live stream, and then for like my specific guides and weak spot guides, I'll have those specific YouTube videos posted there. Oh no, I got really lucky penning him. That badger's so angry right now too. Uh-oh. So that is one thing to where I don't want to, like, I know some of you guys watch from work. I really hope that Twitch will still work there. If not, you know, you kind of can get around that with, say, like a proxy website. But you know, I don't want anyone to get in trouble, to where it will be much easier though, to where if you do miss a live stream and say I have like a really good battle, or which our team got clobbered on the other side here, it's really easy for me to go through and get my highlights done and port them over to YouTube from Twitch. It's a lot easier, and they actually work, and my audio doesn't get screwed up, to where I should be able to, after every stream, get the highlights out for that specific stream within, I would say, a day, at most 2 days, over to YouTube. If not, like, almost immediately within an hour after the live stream, I should have them up. That's how easy it is for me to do it. The only way we're going to get back into this is if I somehow pen every single shot here, and everybody else pens every single shot here. This is not the smartest of choices for me, but I'm hoping nobody's directly behind me, but the 50B is. Burn him, kill him. Hide behind him now so the 50B doesn't kill me. 50B doesn't have the best shot. But yeah, it's a little confusing, but which I'm gonna catch up on chat after this because I'm trying to claw our way back. But I'm hoping, you know, it will work out for the best in the long run, which I think it will. Yes, you can't rewind on Twitch unless you've watched. So right now I'm not an affiliate on Twitch, which that's what I'll kind of start out as. So that gives you transcoding options for like 95% of your streams. There's no rewind, but I think it does come into play. I forget, but it will give you like the encoding options, so you'll be able to switch from source to like 1080p if I'm streaming at a different quality, 720p, stuff like that. But one nice thing is literally immediately after the stream ends, it doesn't have to buffer like YouTube, so you'll be able to watch the entire stream immediately after it ends on Twitch, where it's not going to pull itself down and re-upload. But I'm still gonna be I'm looking, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna port over, say, every single stream, like the entirety, to YouTube, because you can watch it with the chat on Twitch. It scrolls past it every single stream. But that's something to where that I think that's something I was curious if you guys want me to do that or not. Like, I definitely am gonna pick out the highlights of every stream. So say like the Ace Tanker matches, like really cool close matches, stuff like that. It's just whether or not you think I should port every single like entire live stream over to YouTube, because you can watch them directly on my Twitch channel. So alright, but I know I'm a little bit backed up on chat, since this match is getting very close here. We're not getting very close, it is. I have a feeling Artie's gonna kill me, because if I was Artie, I wouldn't. OP is definitely gonna come for me. Artie gets missed. I need to hit him. He's easily gonna be able to kill me. He's above me, so he can actually hit a lot more spots than he typically would on flat ground. Like, he can even shoot this area. Oh, don't push past him. I really hope we win this, though. I think we will, but it's still... That's what I'm afraid of. The 705A doesn't have the most accurate gun, and the T10 can... He's gonna get... Oh, he gets missed, thank God. But yeah. All right. Come on, guys. Please don't blow this. Oh, this is gonna be... If this T10 pulls it off, and Artie, because the Artie's honestly keeping him. Don't push, don't push. Oh, he somehow bounced. It's just right now, the 705A just needs to stay alive. Which the T10 is, he's loaded. And he just killed him. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose now because the Tortoise is going to get flanked. That's a shame. And the Tortoise doesn't even have his loader. He should be able to do it. But it stinks now because the tortoise is just gonna get artied. But the 705A should have let the tortoise push first to take the shot, and then pop in there to take it. But he bounced 3 or 4 shots and missed the T10 because the 705A isn't the most accurate tank while moving around, which is why some people, you know, when it comes to the new Russian tanks, the Object 268 version 4, Object 430U might be the better ones overall. I like the 705A though, and the 705. But it's definitely, they do have downsides with the accuracy. But anyway. Well, yeah, the accuracy is really bad on the 705A while moving. Tortoise is doing the right thing by not pushing in to get flanked. The 140 needs to stop trying to micromanage him, because if he pushes in, he's gonna die. Welcome back, Casper. But to answer your question real quick, Randall, over on Discord about the mod stuff, you should be able to, like I said, directly click say like someone's name, and then there should be just clicking that one timeout, and whatever I have set up, I forget what I had it set for a default, it'll do it automatically. Or you could use commands on Twitch, you know, if you're a moderator, but I think I have that set up already. Wonder if I can. I don't want to time myself out, that might get. I usually don't watch battles, but I'm watching this one because I really hope this tortoise wins. I don't think it's going to happen though. But the next tank I'm going to be getting into is the M46. But honestly, even though this tortoise is probably going to lose, like you pointed out, Lobobo, T10's smart for just keeping him spotted. Tortoise is kind of smart for not pushing into the buildings because he could get flanked. His Artie can still hit him, and the T10 can of course flank him around buildings. I'm a little angry at myself for dying. I probably, when I was on the STI, I could have killed him from further away and got myself into a better spot so the T10 couldn't kill me like that, but at least I got a damaging shot on him. It's just the 705A. He just messed up, not by missing his shots because it has bad accuracy, but by not letting the tortoise take that shot. He was trying to rush it, so. I'll try to time you, John, but I don't know how long it's gonna time you out, to be honest, so we'll see how it works here. 600 seconds. So yeah, obviously. Oh, maybe there it is. Sorry, John, we just timed you out for 10 minutes there. But yeah, it's a shame that we're gonna lose this, but yeah, it doesn't seem like he has a or med kit, but you can time out for less than that. There's little sections. If you click a username and you're a mod, like, I know this is probably, most people who use Twitch would not know this, but this is new for me and a lot of you guys. Unfortunately, I don't know how to untime out somebody. I'll have to look that up, to be honest. Oh, here we go. I know how to do it now. There we go. Welcome back. Anyway, unfortunately we got a loss here. That was tough to watch, but I only watch battles like that if I think it is either interesting or you can learn something from it. But most of them have damage on my team, but more or less there's a few mistakes made by us. I don't blame the tortoise outside of he probably should have had a med kit there, but oh well. Back to the M46 though, and then I'm going into the STB1 there. Can I get the bot to time John out when a raffle starts? I'll look into that. But anyway, to answer your guys' question over on Twitch, when it comes to moderating people, so if you click their username, you'll see like 10 minutes, 1 minute, stuff like that there, like on the bottom right of that little window that pops up. If you click them, you can kind of adjust it for yourself. Which one good extension you can use, which I have it installed, it's called BTTV. I forget what it actually means. It's an extension for Twitch, but it actually adds a lot of customization that you can do, and it does make the chat look a lot better, and it adds more features to it. Like I use that because for my commands it'll highlight my name in the chat for me, whereas that's not a default feature built into Twitch, but it's actually really easy to set up if you just Google it. Anyway, now this is probably not going to go as well as I would like here. So we got a large collection of really tough Russian tier 10 mediums there. I might resort to shooting HE at them until it looks like they're going to run away, fortunately for us. Of course I bounced, but that's actually the wrong decision for them to do. I might get myself into some trouble pushing out here to take a shot, but that's really the worst possible thing they could have done there. I know we had more people. They had such a good position with the three of them there that they took so much more damage pushing away instead of just hunkering down and hitting us while we tried to crest. So, unfortunately it's their mistake, but it's not gonna, guarantee us a win. But that just literally opened up this whole flank for us from them basically running away instead of digging in. Oh, yeah, thankfully I'm on this team. But I saw your message there, Jeffrey. Please, random questions like that, it's basically spam sometimes, to where I can't answer everything just because someone asks me a question. It's got to actually be somewhat relevant in a way. Like, I don't mind people asking me about games, like cooking, stuff like that, but I'm just gonna keep this guy, that guy there. A little bit battle, or a little bit better battle here. Of course it's a battle. And then my last one in the M46 at the very least here. I saw I could hit this guy. I tracked him, awesome. Please don't have a repair kit. Not, and he does. Not that anyone shot him. To the Lake Colgate instead. That's a funny one. We're still only up by 2 though, so I do have to be a little bit careful here with how I push, but I have a decent amount of HP. I get myself to a spot where only this defender can shoot me right now. Made it easy for me though. Oh, I slipped off my mouse pad. Oh my god. My mouse pad is so freaking large too. Let me fix that. Oh lord. I just did a 360 there. Pulling my mouse pad was underneath my keyboard like all the way. Pretty good battle here, despite that last shot. I could have eked out a little bit more damage, but it's your last warning, Jeffrey, honestly. Like, please, you know, please don't spam like that. I'm giving you enough attempts. I should have just shot his turret, but oh well. The turret on that's pretty thick even on the sides, but I did have enough of the back. Hello, economics. But yeah, to see what I slipped off of. I don't know how I slipped off of this. Yeah. A rat pad. I am a chef though, Jay, yes. That's where I had to switch the stream schedule up a bit. Because the restaurant, we're seasonal. Where like this year we're closed for about 3 months, next year we're closed for about 2 in the winter. And so we can actually have Christmas as a family, otherwise we're all working. So where I had to switch the stream schedule around a little bit because working, like my schedule at the restaurant's like, it depends on the day, but like a lot of days it's the polar opposite Orion. Like I'm getting there at 5 a.m. and I leave at like 3 o'clock, so. But yeah, just another, I keep posting this, just another reminder that most likely my next stream on Wednesday. So I've been talking about it for a couple weeks, or at least a week very seriously. I'll be streaming, instead of both Twitch and YouTube, I'm going to be streaming to Twitch, which is that URL there. Basically, it's going to make my life easier with getting stream clips out. Since YouTube's feature, it works, but it breaks the audio, and yeah, I can't do it after streams. I have to do it during streams, which is annoying. And also, it'll basically be better in the long run. So that's the URL to Twitch. You know, if you pop over there and leave chat once, I'll be able to port over before, you know, I make the switch, but I can do it even afterwards. Basically, your watch time, your stream currency and stuff, over to the chat bot there, and also sponsors, I'll be able to port your guys' stuff over, as far as giving you a month's subscription to my Twitch channel. Hopefully I'll have everything up and ready. Like, most likely it's going to be Wednesday. It could be the following stream on Thursday. It just depends on if I get enough. I'm hoping I have enough time tomorrow to get to photoshopping some stuff, because the like channel emotes and stuff, I can actually do a much bigger image size, because YouTube's only 24 by 24 pixels, so that's why I'm a little bit limited on what I can make here on YouTube. So I'll have to beef them up a little bit for Twitch. I shouldn't have pushed there. We have a lot of people on the town side, which is nice. It's just like, kind of, I'm holding this because if we completely ditch center here, this 1-0 hoe is not going to be able to stop a mouse, a type 5. Slow him down, melee, because our 2 type 5s should be able to just nab that entire town side. TDs are slightly letting us down here, I'll say. They literally just let a Type 5 and mouse get into the center without actually taking a shot on them. I got myself stuck. He's definitely going to be able to hit me. Like, I knew he was going to shoot me, but I can't stop. Because I just can't. Like, I usually don't run in front of people because I know what's going to happen, but no other choice. It's just frustrating because I think the best thing I can do here is honestly plot my butt on cat, because this is going bad now, because I don't know what those TDs were doing on that camping spot back there, but they're aiming at the wrong set of people. I'm just getting myself on cap because literally that's the best thing I could hope for here. They're not going to be able to get us here as far as complete resetting in time. So, backup plan. Fortunately though, we won. Not how I wanted to win, but hey, you got to play the objective. I don't make any donuts, Casper, so no. We do have like a dispenser though for like pancake batter that technically would work for that though, if I set it up differently. So, like a pancake dispenser for a restaurant costs about $200 for one of those things. It's crazy. Like, it's all made out of metal and everything, but it's crazy how much things cost because it has to be like certified. And basically, you know, it's got to be durable too. But decent battle, top 3 damage, but you know, fortunately, you know, that didn't turn out as bad as it could have. But yeah, I know the TDs were getting rushed. I guess I was kind of wishing that they'd throw a little, like at least one volley of shots into the center. But you know, I kind of get why they couldn't. So. Hello, Gritter. I'm doing pretty well. Hopefully you're doing well yourself. Yeah, I'm hoping, you know, the switch between, you know, switching from doing both to doing one, I'm hoping it should be fairly smooth here. The hardest thing, you know, I want to make sure that I'm not, like, leaving anybody out, and, you know, basically, you know, I want everything that I've, you know, built on YouTube with, you know, watch time, people's currency, also, you know, sponsors. I want to be able to make sure I get that all ported over without anyone feeling kind of, say, screwed over, for lack of better words. How come you're not getting XP for your IS-6? Do you have accelerated crew trading on? That might be something. So, and look above your crew in the garage if you have that checked off. That's probably why. Most people would leave it checked because otherwise you'd have to use gold to convert it. An expensive rock, yes. Well, I'll say, like, you know, all streamers are different, to where some people, I was hoping he would turn, but no. Some people, you know, are a little angrier than I am, or a lot angrier. You know, I personally, I think the way I stream, I really like it for World of Tanks. It doesn't work for all games because, you know, World of Tanks is unique as far as being able to request tanks and stuff, and more or less like that format I do. But this is how, like, I would like to watch someone streaming. Like, if I watch streams every time, like, I'm here streaming, if I watch someone instead, because I don't personally enjoy watching people just, say, play at 1 or 2 tanks that they're good at. Like, I like to think I'm decent at every tank I play. There are some that I'll admit I'm way better than others, but those are the types of people I like to watch. And I like to watch people that don't make me get stressed out watching. Alright, I need to go to the center. I feel bad switching flanks, but yeah, our center got punched. I'm actually going to switch over to a his shell here. Not that Hesh is probably the worst tier 10 light to use it on is the T100 LT. If he's still here. Nope, he's all the way. It's too late for me to save Artie, so I think the best I'm going to be able to do for my team is help push this area, to be honest. Really needed to hit him. Scorpion G is going to really bone me over. So he's going to push on my right. Maybe. Yeah, he's trying. I knew he was gunning for me. Crap, I missed that shot. I don't have any help, and yeah, I don't have a repair kit now. I know I can shoot down there, it's just... Object 430 got me. It stinks that we lost those tanks in the beginning, in the center, because I wouldn't have pushed over there, and maybe I could have pushed the south faster with those guys, but oh well. Unfortunately, the Centurion 7, it's a really nice tank, especially with the Hess shells you get. But it is fairly large where I didn't want to push through the center because I didn't have much cover that I could utilize. Oh well. Anyway, into the STA1 here. Which, even though my stream schedule, the new one, it ends at 10 for Sundays and also Thursdays. I'm pretty sure I included it. Like, I still need to update my website with my new stream schedules and switching the YouTube over to Twitch for the live part. But Sundays, like, I'll try to put a little plus sign after it because I should be able to go most Sundays, including tonight, past 10, probably till 11. It's just some nights, like if I work like the next day really early, like tomorrow I work, but I don't go in at 5 tomorrow. So, you know, I won't be streaming past 10 those Sundays. Other Sundays, though, I can go a little longer. Heart rate monitors? Maybe I could get one of those. I could. I don't think it... Honestly, though, it's on there, GG, because you want it. So with the chatbot shop getting removed for Fussbot, there's no record of people using commands anymore. So I have to kind of keep tally of people I need to like dole out biscuits after the stream. Usually I just do this though, so it's, you know, not seen. Alright, so my team is not wanting to push. Awesome. Okay. Just gonna ruin his parade there. Not gonna get any credit for that because he used this repair kit, but I don't know what the reasoning behind this is, but unfortunately he did hit the Artie. Our Artie might die because of that. I don't know why the Artie pushed out like that. Huh? He got a batch at 155. I guess kudos to that guy, but honestly, no Artie should die from where that guy pushed. If they set up like they normally should. But yeah, that's what I cook a lot of, so... Like, I used to cook, like this weekend I'm cooking dinner. because we're not open for breakfast and lunch. But I used to cook just primarily dinner, but we didn't have anyone to like receive orders, like schedule the morning and afternoon and stuff, and like manage there. So I swapped over to the breakfast lunch shift so I can receive all the orders. But I'm usually cooking like pancakes and stuff, and it's kind of funny, you know, because usually you don't see like a sous chef do that. So it's just, yeah, it's really time consuming because for breakfast everything cooks quick. It's not like I can like run off to the back and like do something like prep. I have to like fit that in before we open or like in between breakfast and lunch. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Most restaurants, you know, the chefs do cook behind the line because like not everywhere is like a gigantic place that can afford to say pay a ton of people. Like even my brother, he's the executive chef. He cooks, I forget about this year, but I know last year he cooked like 3 nights a week. The other 3 nights he would, yeah, he's gonna murder me here. This was a really crappy match, but I can't even blame myself for this because my team literally, like, they made it that far. My team literally did not, except for one tank that made it down here, go out of this little square here. That's just, it's pathetic, honestly. The bot didn't pick up the name change. Thank you, Hands and Franz, for the follow there. Let's see. Maybe it didn't pick up the... Yeah, you are right there. Wait, G... Yeah, so let me, I'll fix that, Randall. So yeah, I guess that is one thing on Twitch, which is strange because it shows up in users an ID and like a name. So I guess it is strictly based off of your username. So that's nice to know. Thanks for pointing that out. I'll have to look to see if there's an option for me to like change that, but that might just be a limitation to where I assume they might factor that in because you only can have like one unique username on Twitch at a time. But I guess I switched over whatchamajig, all your currency. I'll get to the hours later when I update everybody. Oh, the stats, Jay? I'll do it after this battle. Sorry, I missed that. Pump me up. The owner of your company is... That's funny. So yes, if anybody on... so since I'm making, you know, the jump over to Twitch, which good night, Carl. Have a nice night. Thanks for watching. If your username is different, let me know if you change it in between streams because it won't port over your view time and everything. But I can easily manually do it. Taking a very, very aggressive position here for a tank with literally no armor. Yeah, I can't exactly, yeah, do that much because I'm gonna get myself into trouble here. He's gonna block my shot too. Yeah, the two chat thing, initially it wasn't that hard, but over time, when Fussbot, I didn't have the chat shop anymore to kind of bank anyone purchasing things. That is what made this like really impossible to have two chats at the same time. Like I feel bad blaming Fussbot for some things, but you know, it did really change a lot of the stuff I had to do with the stream here. But you know, I get it though. The guy has a full-time job, so. Been awesome if we could have tracked him at the same time. Really wish that we could push the north, but I can't do it alone. Like he was gonna pop around this corner. I love the bat chat accuracy. Ooh, took a really big risk there sitting in front of him. Hello, Hype. Nice to see you. Which one nice thing, giving up 3/4 of map is game-winning strategy. It totally is, but yeah. One thing nice about Twitch is anyone who has Amazon Prime, you can link it with your Twitch account to get Twitch Prime. It's really easy to do. It'll be somewhere on the top of the screen, or like where you sign in. With that, you do get one free subscription to any streamer of your choice per month. It doesn't automatically renew. You have to renew it after the month's up. But basically, you get a free, it's the same thing as the sponsorship, $5 a month subscription to one streamer of your choosing. There are 3 tiers of subscriptions for Twitch subscriptions, where I can add in like extra little, say like different chat badges, stuff like that. Because there's basically there's a $5 a month, $9 a month, and like $25 a month subscription. But it's just one neat thing, because most people, at least in the US, have a Prime account. I don't even, the look of them, I don't mind them. As far as the badges next to your name. Which thank you, Capitan, for the follow. And Cutterus. Nicest. Thanks, guys. Jay, so my next stream is going to be up here, but at least I still have HP to work with. My next stream is going to be Wednesday, with my stream schedule changing this week. I'm not streaming Tuesday morning or Thursday morning anymore, so I'm streaming Sunday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start time, and then Wednesday morning is an 8 a.m. start time. But I go longer since I only have one scheduled early stream now, being that Wednesday. That's when I think I'm making the first Twitch only stream. Basically, if for whatever reason it doesn't happen, you won't see any video from it. Like, I plan on putting a video on YouTube, like a non-live stream video, kind of detailing, you know, the change and, you know, making sure. Oh, I need to track him. Making sure, you know, everyone knows. Be close. Oh yes, thank God. Clawed my way back there. But it should be Wednesday. I should have the Twitch affiliate thing set up with, so subscriptions work, and also bits work. I should get encoding options, so it's not just the source. I should have people's stuff ported over to Twitch. I should have everything done by then. I hope. But But regardless, you know, if you're in doubt, I'll have it posted like on my website. You'll see my Twitch stream instead of YouTube there, and the URL for YouTube here, it'll still work. However, I'm going to change like the stream title, and you know, basically instead of being a countdown, it'll just have a different stream title saying I'm over on Twitch. But anyway, I got a tier 10 Panzer wagon here. Let me hop into that guy, and let me start another raffle as well. I'm going a little bit later, you know, than 10 here, but you know, as far as tank requests, you know, if you guys want to put any more in, feel free. If not, you know, I'm plenty fine with, you know, popping a few grinds and stuff. My own. Would see you, Casper. Which I actually forgot here. So you wanted to see my stat page here. Alright. As far as awards don't matter too much, but statistics here. Which now, as someone pointed out earlier, I'm at 159 ace tankers here. Which I actually haven't even played all the tanks in my garage yet, because I have 365, I believe. So I'm getting there. But yeah, last stream, what did I aced the Scorpion G, or it might have been the stream before. No, definitely the stream before. So I'm getting close to where next up I haven't actually played it yet, the M41 HMC, I believe. I think I rebought it. I just haven't played it. That's next up on my list to ace with the most amount of matches, because I played this before there was even mastery badges out, and then after that's the T25 AT. But yeah, overall, here's a look at my stat page. If you want to see like the Hall of Fame and stuff, I can do that as well. So Excelsior is still holding strong for one of the highest average experience there. But anyway, let me hop into the Panzer wagon. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, I try my best to do well on as many different types of tanks as possible. Yeah, I'm not perfect all the time, but yeah. Cut. So the reason, so let me just for anyone, that's my Twitch URL. So there's a few reasons for why I'm not solely switching over to Twitch only. So what I'm gonna do, like right now, what started kind of accelerating this, because I've always thought about it, whether like just to stream on YouTube, just to stream on Twitch, or do both. What kind of accelerated was the chatbot I use on YouTube, Fussbot. A lot of you guys have watched me to where you knew I had a URL, you can go over to it, and it was a stream shop, and you can buy things. That made it really easy for me, because whenever something was bought, it would like pop up a little jingle, something on the stream, but on my end, it worked like my tank request, where it kind of stickies a request into my chatbot program, so I can go in between battles and put them in, instead of having to always keep my eyes on chat, or else I'd miss them. And then, you know, at that point, it's kind of pointless to do them if I can't keep up with chat and keep them, you know, queued up. But anyway, that made it really difficult to do what I'm doing now and have two different streams. So I looked at, you know, what would be easiest for me, and also in the long run the best quality. So I think streaming on Twitch, you know, it's more strictly for live streaming. It has slightly better things set up to where I can give, say, people that subscribe more benefits. It also has slightly better quality when it comes to, they have something called the source option when you're viewing, as far as the quality of the video. So there's only like a few second delay. It's about like 5 seconds between me and you guys. Whereas even though YouTube, I like it because it gives you anywhere from 144p up to 1080p. There's a much bigger delay, and it's also a little bit blurrier. But Twitch, if you're watching on source, so 1080p, it's basically clearer, and then the same options if you like downscale it to 720p, etc., are the same as YouTube. So that's, you know, a benefit there. But the other kicker is, so I haven't done any clips for my streams recently because I was clipping them out during the stream, which is the only way I can do it on YouTube, given that I stream a minimum 3 hours. And any videos over 2 hours, you can't clip little clips from them using YouTube. My stream clips on YouTube have all been broken because it basically distorts my audio. Like, it sounds like my microphone and the game audio cuts out every like 5 seconds. Whereas Twitch, literally after the stream, I've been doing it to where I'm gonna release them here most likely starting tomorrow. I just literally drag something along like the basically where you're at in the video, press a button, clips it out, and it's basically really good quality, and I can port it over to YouTube. Anyway, congrats Dingo on winning the raffle. But yes, the emotes on Twitch, I can basically, they're a better resolution. I should be able to make more of them over time as well. Compared to YouTube, I'm kind of capped at the amount that I can do, unless I have, say, like say 5 million sponsors. I'm kind of exaggerating there, but oh, that was such bad. Honestly, I'm struggling to know where to go here, because until they rebalance this map in the next patch, you can't get into the center from this side. Like, you get just hammered. But basically, how things are going to work is when I make the switch, I'm going to stream on Twitch, because, you know, Twitch is basically centered around streaming and less about videos that are either past live streams or like non-live stream videos, say like a map strategy that I make. More or less any stream I do on Twitch, I'm gonna, you know, kind of put a poll up. Maybe I'll do it now, to be honest, too. I can either take out my best matches from that, say the best like 3 matches or so, port them over to the YouTube, and they'll be up within a day, or I can port the whole stream over and also do the highlights as well. But I'm not ditching YouTube entirely. It's just live streams while they're live are going to be on Twitch, and anything not live or past live streams will be on YouTube. Fortunately, I'm kind of stuck here. I didn't think that this person was going to push. But honestly, it's a little confusing to list all of the pros and cons of both off the top of my head here. But basically, I think in the long run, it's gonna be better for you guys and also myself. Which, congrats, John won again over on Twitch here. Congrats again, which I'm gonna also pick a second winner too. Congrats, Fox Gaming, as well. So let me set up here. Okay, but anyway, I went a little bit too much of a rant, to be honest. There, I should have kept it a lot shorter. Sorry about that for anyone that's tired of me kind of stumbling answering that. Alright. Anyway, let me get into the M103 here. Wrong. There. No, it's all good, cut. But as far as Twitch, it does keep, so anything I do put over on YouTube, like the highlights and stuff, will also, you can find it on my Twitch channel, but you know, it's not set up as well in my opinion. Like if you click, you'll see it's called like collections on YouTube, because Twitch deletes past live streams and also like certain clips and stuff unless you put them into something called a collection. So like your highlights throughout your streams across like the entire time you've had your account, it deletes it after like 30 or 60 days or something. So you can find past live streams on Twitch if you click like videos or like past something. It's like above the video if you're on someone's channel. But basically, you know, anything you find there I will be porting over to YouTube. Thanks Grufek for the follow. But I'll try to remember after this battle I put up a poll. With Steve Labobo, thanks for watching. Have a nice day at work tomorrow. I'll put up a poll and see what you guys think, whether, you know, I should port over every single live stream in entirety over to YouTube, or basically say take the best 3 battles of the night, or if I have like more aces and stuff than that, and post just them on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna do the latter, but I can, you know, port over whole streams to YouTube as well. Which, good night, Graham. Have a nice day tomorrow as well. Oh yes. Hopefully you guys are excited for the emotes. I'll probably try to come up with some new ones too. I have to look to see how many I will have to start with on like the first day. But that's on my list to do tomorrow. I don't know why I'm trying to 1v1 a Super Conqueror. I'm honestly gonna die here too, because no one is gonna be able to save me because my entire freaking team is out in the field. Thank you, Builder, for the follow. I have not, Jeffrey. Warbirds? I've never heard of that. But yeah, more or less, yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of a change in the beginning, but I do plan on, so it'll come out tomorrow or Tuesday, because I'm pretty sure Wednesday is going to be the day I make the switch. I will release like a standard YouTube video detailing, you know, why I'm making the change and like all the, like basically all the details about it. It's going to be like a short little one, but my goal isn't to basically, you know, not utilize my YouTube. You know, I've been doing it since 2011. I'm not gonna, you know, stop uploading on my YouTube channel because of this. It's just gonna be, I need to not push there. Sorry if you ever requested the M103. That was not my battle there. The last match in the M103 was a lot more enjoyable to watch, even though we did lose that one. My team, I don't know why they were all sitting in the field. It does not make sense. Having a little bit of a skid here. But yeah, my intent is not to, you know, ditch YouTube. So more or less, you know, you're still gonna have, you know, videos coming out on YouTube, and especially, you know, my map strategies, my weak spot guides. If I make any like tank reviews, they're all gonna be over there, because I personally think it's weird. Twitch has something called like premieres, to where you can like restream your past broadcasts and like premiere them, or like post, you can upload a video and have it premiere, but it's like a live stream, but you're not live. It's weird, to where I solely plan on doing Twitch for live streaming. Oh, I know. Someone had to get the tanks in the field, but not that many people. Yeah. Crap. I forgot to put up the poll. Oh, the bonds? If Graham left before I could answer that. Sorry if you catch the end of this, Graham. But you are getting more bonds in the game now because they credit them for getting like high calibers, top guns, stuff like that. But also the ranked battles. Like I just got, what was it, like, I forget how many bonds solely from placing in the Silver League. It was a lot. And I even got, not that, you know, I had 1,500 gold from placing in the Silver League too. Granted, I have a lot of gold because I'll be using that to get some more free XP when the next sale comes up here. Like going here, but I took a pretty big leap of faith given that my team wasn't going to set up the other side like I'd like. It's exactly what they're not doing. Or is that's exactly what they're doing. I didn't think that they would set up that side fast enough and I'd kind of be sitting here alone and would take a lot of damage. But anyway. More or less the most important thing when it comes to the change here is just, you know, to catch me live, which I have it automatically updates, so there's a countdown timer on my Twitch page, so you won't have any screw ups of myself putting the wrong time in manually anymore, and it shows the whole week's schedule as well. Basically just catching me on my Twitch URL for live instead of looking at my YouTube one. Unfortunately, I can't push out in this tank. It's too late for me to get into this, but unfortunately I need to keep an eye on where my teammates are. I know I'm gonna get spotted here. It's just, if I should have went up earlier because I could have helped then. I was being a little bit of a pansy. I'm really close to shooting him. I guessed there. Fortunately, no HP damage. I could push up. It's just I can't bounce the... Could have hit him too. I'm honestly missing so many shots here. I can't bounce the E75. He can overmatch quite a bit of me, but I can with the TVP. It's just... Yeah, Eastern Standard Time is the time zone. Come on. Don't do that. If they pull back, I don't mind taking some shots for my team. But right now I feel utterly useless. I'm gonna try to push in here because literally if I lose these two guys, I'm dead. I'm dead anyway. This Luva isn't gonna push back here. P54, just please stay back. This isn't the best option for me, but hopefully this T-54 pulls back now. Ran out of time. And I missed. Really bad shot on my part, but okay, now I need to pull back to where I'm at least at the top of the hill here. This defender is gonna rebalance me, but yeah, I've done a really bad job at doing damage. At least I'm still alive though, so I have a chance to redeem myself. I'm gonna set up here where if I get lucky, my teammates will help me. Of course I missed those little cupolas. I just need to be really careful with that defender, mainly. because I can bounce the TVP somewhat effectively. Same with the T-54E1, where we should be good with how fast our team is pushing to their base. But yeah, fortunately that defender, he can pretty much damage almost my entire front. He can hit me, but only on the cupolas or the lower plate. Fortunately, my commander's out now. I don't know if I'm going to be able... I'm not going to be able to get there fast enough. Still probably going to die, but I ran out of time to get over the train tracks from the T-54E1. Yeah. Oh well, the defender killed me. At least my team's gonna win this. But that was how not to play the Strev 1030. I got a 103B coming up next, but I almost never go to that spot that I went to there. And shows you why I probably shouldn't have went somewhere I typically don't. But anyway, let me get a couple. Lesser. Hop into a grind is next up here. Alright, so which yeah, the Waffle Trigger 1 Hunter isn't a tank anymore in PC. Which for anyone requesting here, you know, at some point, you know, I will be going offline, so I'm going to try to do as many as possible, but see how long. Which, come to think of it, I'm not going to put that poll up when it comes to porting the whole things over or not. It's just doing polls on 2 things at once will honestly, I'd have to stop playing for like 5 minutes plus. But if anyone has any thoughts into what I should do about that, you know, feel free to type it in chat, or also leave it on Discord, like in the live stream chat or some section. But I think I'm leaning towards, so after every stream, I'm gonna clip out all the best highlights to port over to YouTube, and then say if it's like a special stream, say someone buys like Christmas Comes Early or Hippie Tanker or something, I'll port the entire stream over. Or if it's just a really, really good stream, I'll do the entire stream as well. But say if it's like a stream like was it last night? No, 2 nights ago, to where, you know, I wasn't really playing the best. It was still a fun stream, and, you know, it's just there wasn't any like super standout matches. I probably won't be porting over the entire thing from that. I'll just clip out like the best moments from that. That way, you know, the videos you see popping up on YouTube, you know, are like really worth watching, and it's not just like me running out in a, you know, say a tier 4 or something and dying the entire time. See you, Mojo. Oh, thanks for saying that, Jay. Well, that's something to where, you know, honestly, before I start streaming regularly, I would never have imagined, you know, having this many people watching me. And also, you guys make it a lot easier than I would expect some other streamers have it, because yeah, some chats and stuff seem pretty toxic to me, to where I know that comes from, you know, the person streaming and allowing it to happen, or promoting it like through their own personality. So you guys make it easier than I think a lot of other people have it. Like, hell, Levi loves you guys. I know he probably thinks it's just the computer, but he knows he gets a lot of special attention from the computer here when I'm talking to it. Whether it's toys or treats. Thank you, Viticus. He's there. Oh, I should have hit him. I probably would have tracked him, but I just know there's a little step there on the corner. That was covering most of where I could actually pen him. Probably going to end up pushing the town, even though it's really just me and a KV5. And there is a Malshin. See how this works here. He hit me there. WZ is pushing. Pushing now. Honestly, our south, even though we have a lot of people there, looking at their positioning, it can go either way. I hope they win, and I think they will win, but I'm always skeptical, which this M103 got really lucky that he pushed around like that. But that's on me for, I was trying to turn the corner a little too early. But I can easily gate that. I just need to keep an eye on. I knew that the T-30, he shot me, and I got a little lucky he didn't pen me there. Just waiting to see which of these guys pop up. This is why I usually don't go to the town. It's not as safe as it appears, and fortunately they just cleared out a bit of that. They still haven't seen a T-30 though. It's just hard to push with how many TDs camp, especially from that southern side. He's aiming at my side. He's aiming at the little cheek here, which, you know, either he's gonna pen me there or pen me on the lower plate. I'll try to, there we go, just throw him off a little bit. Usually the easiest way to combat that, if you're the M103 and someone's doing that, just leave your aiming circle in one spot. Like, say this guy was angling like this way, just leave it in one spot and fire when, you know, it basically wiggles into your aiming circle instead of trying to follow it, because you'll shave off your reload time, and also you'll make your aiming circle bloom trying to follow. It's easiest just to keep your, you know, aiming circle on the closest point of their tank, and that way, you know, you'll be able to hit the lower plate, that little corner, their side, stuff like that. Job KB5, but pretty easy match now. We won the south, so won the battle. Little old bear. Would see I'm gonna have, it's gonna take me some time to relearn some names here, honestly. Excuse me, hands. Victor, I should say. There we go. It's gonna take me some time to relearn some names. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I appreciate, you know, feedback from you guys, which, you know, fortunately, you know, they do stay up on Twitch for at least 60 days, the full streams. So even if I just like do highlights and put it out there, you know, the full stream will be on Twitch. Thanks for tipping Levi too, Brian. But pretty decent battle here. The 704 was, he murdered those, he won it? Yeah. He usually jumps for it. He murdered those TDs just outside the town, so he did a really good job there. You know, 10 shots, 7 out of 7 direct hits and pens, so pretty decent battle though. Got a T95, T20, Stroke 103B, E50, and I guess got a T28 30. Which I'll run another raffle here since, you know, I'm going a little bit past what, you know, I had scheduled here. Okay. Hi, little dog. He's like, more? Yeah, hopefully, you know, the change works out well. Where if anyone does have any problems, don't feel free, or not don't feel free, feel free, you know, to contact me, like message me in game or Discord or something. I don't mind, you know, helping anybody out. Or if for whatever reason, like I screw up porting over like your time and currency and stuff, you know, please let me know. Oh God, there's a. I wanted to go this way, but with those people tacking on, no, I'm still gonna go for it. Screw it. It's too late for me to turn around. Yeah, please let me know to where. Hello, Phil. Nice to see you, and Tito. Yeah, please. You know, if your username is different on Twitch, you know, just let me know on Discord, message me in game and World of Tanks, or just pop in the chat here. That way I can definitely get as many people as possible set up. But one nice thing is I do plan on setting up, so I've always had it set up basically 1 Levi biscuit per minute for watching. There's something I can do for regular viewers, so I have it set, I think, at 20 hours of watch time, which pretty much all you guys have, you know, who catch my stream on a semi-frequent basis. I'll be able to give you, you know, more for basically, you know, being a regular. I can't do that in Fussbot right now. I only can do moderators and sponsors. So that's one nice little thing. As long as the usernames are similar, I'll be able to, you know, put 2 and 2 together. Because I would hope people wouldn't try to steal someone's name. Funny though that somebody doesn't bother me too much, so I would have liked my URL to be like twitch.com/Cody Menz with no space or anything, but somebody took that username just to hold it, and they don't even like stream or anything, of course, because I'm the only one in the world, I believe, that's named Cody Menz. But I had to put an underscore because of that. I think it's more sad than annoying, so I'll have to wait until that account gets deleted though. But honestly, at that point, I won't even bother. Wait, I think one thing I am excited the most, so the difference in like the stream clip or highlight qualities, it'll be a lot better to where I know some were blurry and some the audio was even clipping out before I called on to that. YouTube was having a problem doing it, to where it should look a lot better when it comes to that. Oh, I'm getting nailed and I'm dead. Sorry about that, guys. This was a really bad battle. I shouldn't have went here in a T95, and I was definitely pushing it. P20 up next here. I need to drink more coffee too. But I think I covered, you know, the whole Twitch, YouTube thing too, to where I should probably focus on playing a little bit here. All drunk on YouTube. Well, you know, underscore, I don't mind it too much. Where, like, if I do need to change it, I could down the road, but okay. Well, you know, thanks. Yeah. Whether you're new on YouTube or have watched me a lot or a little, you know, I am gonna port, you know, everything over, so. Every little bit adds up. I guess when it came to like the username, I found it funny because I've even had some other games, like I've tried to make like my name like C_Menz or like my name, and someone tried, they steal it and they don't even play on it. I guess I'm getting popular. To where people do that now. I find it hilarious, but am I gonna platoon Thursday night? Most likely. Hopefully, if everything goes well Wednesday, I will platoon Thursday night. Where it will probably be the first half of the stream, or it might be the whole one. I haven't decided yet, but if everything goes well Wednesday, I should be able to do that Thursday, yes. I'm looking to make the platoon nights a little bit easier for both ends too. So hopefully I find a good medium for everybody. But yes, most likely Thursday I will platoon. They must think I'm made of money. I'd rather just switch my name to something else. Like, it is a little, like, some other streamers do it, like, they use their, like, real name for their username and everything. Like, there are pros and cons of it, but when it comes to it, like, a lot of people I see talk about, like, never give out your real name on the internet when it comes to it. If somebody wants to go out of their way to, like, ruin your life, they're gonna figure out who you are, one way or another. Honestly, like, if you're streaming and stuff like that, there's no way to keep complete, anonymity. I'm really bad at pronouncing certain things. But, I find it funny when people take, like, my name because, like, I've looked it up. Not that they're 100% correct, like, who has your name, like, how many people, like, last name, and stuff like that. I think I'm the only one with my name in the world. Luckily though, if like you hear stories, like people say getting like swatted and stuff. Luckily for me, it's a really small town where I live, and I actually went to school with the 3 people in like the township that I live at who are police officers now. Where I talked to them about it before, and they're like, you're not gonna have like people rappel down for like through your ceiling or jump through your window and throw smoke grenades at you just because someone calls the police station. Because that was one worry of mine, that before I started streaming, something that like that would happen. Phil, I think so. When it comes to, I know some of you guys use, if you use like the direct PayPal link that doesn't show up on, like through Streamlabs, like the on-stream alert, sometimes that does take a couple days to process, where most likely it did work. It doesn't send me like I check my PayPal like every about like 3 days or so. I haven't looked at it since last stream, but it sends me emails when things basically like process completely, to where it might not have finished, but it should be okay. But I do have that set up just in case, people do want things a little bit more anonymously. But I can take a look here really quick and make sure here. I try to limit myself looking at my PayPal though, because like with I don't have like OCD, but like I kind of joke that I have it at times. It's like really mild, where like if I have like say 30 cents, I like have to transfer it to my bank. Where there's nothing wrong with me doing that, But like they don't charge a fee to do that. But it's basically like I go a little overboard sometimes. Am I propping my arm up? It is on my knee. Yes. I sit weird sometimes. That where today I didn't work today, you know, since Sunday right now. We're not open till next weekend, but I was Ryan and I were like building something in our laundry room. I was a little sore from that. Check though. Let me hop into my next tank though. I shouldn't have pushed across there, where hopefully my team doesn't lose here. So Strive 103B. Excuse me. Yes, it did work, Phil. Says okay, it actually did an hour ago. It completed on my end. Like usually there's a little bit of a like it shows up in my account, but I guess it sometimes it has like a delay on it to where, or no, that was yesterday it went through it about 9 something. But thank you very much for that. I might have honestly lost it in my email. But that's where like everything through the chatbot, when people tip through Streamlabs, PayPal and stuff, when I go through and kind of run down like my PayPal donations, or through Streamlabs if you use like the credit card option, that's when I go through the chatbot and kind of manually add everything in for the stream currency in. You know, I'd like to thank, you know, thanks to all of you. You really, like, I mentioned it on Discord in the stream too, you know, Ryan's birthday was a really fun night, but we had a couple, I'm gonna say party poopers that day, to where you guys definitely helped cheer her up a bit. Basically, you know, the day after was her birthday. Yeah, Friday I streamed, and her birthday was Saturday. But yeah, you cheered her up quite a bit, because yeah, we had a little bit of, I'll leave it at party poopers. I know, I'm way too aggressive sometimes. Anyway, so I do have 3 requests left. I'll probably say that's all I can take for the stream, because I don't want to go past 11 here. Even though I don't have to work at like 5 tomorrow, I do, you know, have to get to work some point in the morning. If this 183 hits me, I am donezo. Be him eyeing me up, I'd be eyeing me up too. Hello G3, nice to see you. I'm not in the best of spots for a Strive 103B, because they can shoot a little bit down on me. Plus, you know, there's a 183 in front of me, and the 113 even can me decently. But I'll play this a little bit like tankier than the tier 9 one, because you can bounce a lot more shots, especially heat. but it's definitely a fine line between what you can bounce and what you cannot. But going to the hill on Himmelsdorf, you know, not that it's 100% necessary when you're in counter mode, but more often than not, I regret not going to the hill. So I almost always go there, regardless of the tank I'm in. Ooh, that's really bold for you, FV. That was gonna happen. I took a chance though. Ooh. Now this 183 is like, ooh, gotta strub 103B. Thank you for sacrificing yourself. I will not let you die in vain. Maybe. Depends on if I get flanked here. How many ones have I strictly like free XP'd? So recently I've tried to grind every single tank. I just free XP modules. I did it to a couple tanks recently because there was that 30% off sale on the NA server, at least for tier 8 to tier 10. But more specifically, I free XP'd the hell out of the Stir Emil. Oh lord. Tactical drop down there. I totally didn't mean to do that. Try it again here. Sideways shot. No. I was trying to look cool there. That didn't work. The Star Emil. I did part of like the AMX M445 to get like the 65T and the 5100 faster, and a couple other little tanks, but really prior prior to, you know, I've been trying to grind out every single tank line and just doing the modules recently, which had a little bit of damage but not the best. Prior to doing that, like, I used to free XP a lot back when I did Clan Wars and before streaming and stuff, where I honestly free XP'd. No, I got the T30 back when they made, this is like years ago, before like tier 10 TDs and stuff. I think the easiest representation is the British, to where I had free XP to the tier 9 Conqueror and I skipped past all these tanks here, to where I ended up buying back like first the Black Prince. But honestly, the grind through these guys when the line first came out was brutal. I also free XP when it was the FE1 or FE215B 183. I free XP to the Tortoise because the grind was kind of bad initially when they first came out, but that was like a long time ago. Now I would recommend, you know, to people playing, don't do that. You know, most of the fun of the game, honestly, tier 10 isn't everything. I would say the grind is definitely not to say it's fun, but use your free XP for getting modules. Don't use it for free XPing experience on a tank, unless it's the Stir Emil. Do it then. I know some people might like that tank, but I'll say that is the hardest tank to play in today's game, and I don't see how they would balance it unless they like gave it a lot more mobility and more HP and like an absurd amount of like DPM or something. Hello, Lost. When you get 1,000, you can give my dog 1. Never said it was fair. But yeah. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but every so often inflation hits the Levi biscuit market when it comes to command prices. And get myself in a lot of trouble here. Like that. I knew a tank might pop up there, but I didn't think it would be him. Honestly though, yeah, my team is not going to push here. Yeah. Should I stay here or should I run away? Like, I got 4 tanks pointing down this line. Awesome. He has that little cubby hole he can shoot me through. I'm just going to run away. I'm probably going to take another shot here. AMX-30. He's gotten like half my HP off to where I shouldn't have pushed here. You know, I'll admit it. This was a bad choice. Honestly, though, I usually don't stream past 3 hours because I start to get a little tired for talking too much. And I start making a lot of mistakes. But I should have went to the other side. Given that I'm in the E50, not top tier, it didn't make any sense for me to head over here, to be honest. And I literally just gave the AMX-30 all that free damage there. No other way to put it. Yeah, awesome. Could have just like aimed at the track or something, but yep, flew right under his tank. He's gonna shoot me again. But I'm not out of the fight yet. My team's up by 1-2, so it's not the end of the world. Just regrouping here, mainly because I don't want to budge up. Him, I saw his gun moved. Move targets. Trust me, I'm gonna finish the last tank request, and that'll be it for me for today. You know, tomorrow is like our first day we're receiving food for the restaurant because we're open for the weekend here, like the first weekend of the season, and I have a lot of boxes to move tomorrow. I'm not gonna. Well, I thought he was actually gonna die for some reason. Hopefully, I had just enough HP to tank that. Yeah, my next battle is definitely going to be my last, though. Gonna hopefully be able to farm a little bit of damage here. Myself feel a little bit better about myself, but the AMX-30 ruined it for me. Kudos to that guy for completely ruining my match, but yeah, I'll admit, first like 3 or 4 shots he shot me shouldn't have went there. Thanks for tipping Levi a biscuit, which I guess it's still 800 Levi biscuits over on Twitch. But it's all good. Thanks for tipping him, G3. You got a little bud. I'm gonna leave him a little treat that he can wake up to there. He's having a little doggy dream. We took him, we had a little bit of time to where her brother was in town today near the beach, and we took Levi over, and he loves the beach to where he had a little bit of fun there. I think he's dreaming about it right now. So I have a T28 here. Let me start a raffle as well, since I go. I said I'd run another one. See you, Phil. Have a nice day tomorrow. Which that is one thing, you know, I'll contact the people, I guess, individually. If you do have like a special rank on the stream, I can set it up on Twitch. So like if you purchased a rank for the stream, I can set it up on Twitch to where if you want to keep it, you can. Or, you know, you can just, it doesn't have the option for 2 commands like Fussbot has. To where I can give like a unique one, or one based on like biscuits, and you know, one based on the hours watched. Which one cool thing that just I forgot to mention too, I'm not gonna have it set up right away, but I can have this chatbot work with Discord. Basically at the same time, like the commands will work on Discord. You can check like your time, like watch and stuff. You can use you know, if I set up a gambling command, you can gamble on Discord. I still have to figure out exactly how to do that, and that's going to be like a feature down the road. But yeah, I can set it up to run on, you know, a Discord bot to work with the stream. So that'll be pretty fun to play around with. I know a couple other people, like Rita Gamer does it for her Discord. There's like, it will automatically like rank people. Somehow I guess it attaches to their Twitch account, maybe? I forget how, but it can actually display like the rank that you have on the stream on Discord, like stuff like that. I just had to figure out how to actually do that. It's probably gonna take me quite some time. Fortunately, I'm bottom tier here, to where if I'm top tier in this, you usually just roll out and 1 or 2 shot something. Fortunately, I can get like 1 shot by a lot of things. Who's taking a shot there? Yeah. Knew someone was there. Don't point your gun at me. He's not, thank God. Good honor. But this is definitely going to be my last battle, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and for the new faces tonight, and also for the tips as well. And also, you know, thanks again. You know, I know it was my stream on Friday, but for tipping Levi for not Levi, Ryan, for her birthday. You know, it really meant a lot too, and helping her out a bit tonight. Or I think I'm busy sometimes, but she is a whole different kind of busy. No problem, old bear. I always say, like, if I own a tank, I definitely don't mind popping into one. Like, if it's like a TOG 2, like last stream I had a TOG 2 request, I don't mind popping into it. Maybe if it was like 4 or 5 times in a row, sure. But you can usually get some enjoyment, whether it's laughs or, you know, something else. Yeah, I see the T-67 out of any tank, so I know, good thing she's asleep. Hopefully. I think she's asleep by now, though. Who wants to go for the cap? My last battle, might as well try to run over as many trees as possible here. Thanks for letting me know, Dingo. But yes, if anyone, you know, if you do have a different username on Twitch, feel free to pop it. Unless you've already, you know, stated it, feel free to pop it into the chat here at the end, and I can I'll try to do that right away here, for as many people as possible, getting their stuff ported over. Congrats though, Doug, for winning the raffle here. We'll see who wins on Twitch as well after this battle. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna make it up the hill. And probably get derped. Oop. The derp tank got derped himself. Not that he had the right gun, I believe. Now, me versus VK3601H. How well is this gonna go? Not that bad, considering he's running away. Obviously, I struck fear into him. Hello, Sasuke. Nice to see you. Good night, Chris, from Germany. Thanks for staying up for the whole stream, since I knew you were here from the beginning. Took a chance there, and I failed there. Hoping to get a cheapy shot in before he turned. Awesome. Pretty decent battle though, to end things off here. Yeah, thank you very much again, guys. For everything. Hopefully this switch goes over pretty well here. And also congrats MW for winning again over on Twitch. I'm going to select 2 winners too over there. Usually I do that if someone wins twice. Congrats Doug again for winning over on Twitch too. But yeah, thank you very much guys for watching tonight. It was a fun stream. And I'm glad I could finish kind of on a high note here. But yeah, I guess the next time I'll be online is Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, I'm going to be streaming most likely just on Twitch then. And everything else as far as highlights, replays are going to be on YouTube. So if for whatever reason, you forget my Twitch URL, it's right here. I'm going to post in the chat. But basically, you can always find it on wotguru.com. I'm also going to be making a video. I'm going to put it on YouTube just explaining like why I'm making the change and also, the details and everything. Within the next day or two, so before Wednesday. But more or less same stream, and hopefully this change is going to let me do more, and I'm not going to be as confused with 2 different chats at times. But basically same stream, different URL, but it's going to have a better quality overall for the whole stream once I make the whole change over here. So, but anyway, thanks again guys for watching. And thank you very much for the tips and also new follows and everything tonight. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys Wednesday. See you around. Have a nice day tomorrow. Or for some of you guys, have a nice day today. See you guys.